Hey, everybody, welcome back. How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, it's a Friday.
Pretty good.
I think we all know how I feel about Fridays.
Have a cocktail of some lemonade, a bit of sweet and sour mixer, and a half jigger of tequila.
Oh, I need to get drunk too. Hold
So,
on.
I'm gonna go get some apple
no,
juice.
I'm not getting drunk. I'm just getting slightly buzzed enough to make everything sound funnier. Which is the goal.
I'm just hopped up on caffeine like I always am. Caffeine has ceased to have an effect on me.
Yeah,
No,
we don't
not
mention
you.
Those words.
I'm not getting hopped up on you, Evan.
Damn.
And in that moment, all of his dreams were shattered.
I'm high on you, baby.
I don't like it.
I don't like it, Master.
I'm sad we're out of apple juice. So I've got my glass of water with one piece of ice in it.
Water.
Just add a bit of lemon or lime juice or something to it. That makes any plain water slightly more tolerable to me.
Bonk.
Bonk?
Anybody have anything we'd like to talk about before we get into the game?
Not that I can think of. Glad to be back to streaming. Glad to be back to playing this campaign. I was kind of starting to wither away a little bit with 3 weeks off.
Sad.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna be working on watching more D&D optimization videos in my off time. Probably just to get more familiar with the minutia bits, because I'm good with like the overall mechanics. It's when things get like really hyper specific that I'm like, I cannot find where this is mentioned. So I have no idea how it works out, right?
Right.
So hopefully I'm gonna do some lazy research a la YouTube University. And hopefully that'll be okay.
Alright.
Whoops. When we last left off, the party had only just finished fighting out the area around the first room of the Genies dungeon. Two constructs remain deactivated in a state of torporous sleep as the rest of the party investigates the bodies. Some are more willing to push forward, some exhausted.
Hey, JC, I think you need to turn your sensitivity down slightly.
Down as in it cut out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't cut out for me.
Oh,
It was cutting out here and there, even though
Hopefully
he's in
this
the
will
other
be a
room
little
for
bit
me.
better.
Yeah. It's always a little bit hard for me to tell he's just in the next room, so.
Should
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
repeat myself?
No, we got it. I do want to study and take a note or two on the contracts for Akla.
Okay. Who all will be joining you?
Would Sternhoff like to join me to examine it?
I believe we already did this at the end of last
Well,
session.
that was like out of. That was not.
Saying that we had the intent to do it.
Yeah, that was fake. I wasn't at the computer, which is why we are continuing with the.
Oh, I could have sworn he rolled for it and
If
got
he
a good
did,
roll.
I was not here for it.
Yeah, he crit. He got a nat 20 on the Arcana,
Ah, I
and
see.
we were
Oh,
talking
okay.
about it, and we were talking about
You know,
the.
I'm willing to let that stand. Simply
Okay.
because
Slime.
I'm holding.
Mecha slime.
Yeah.
Mega slime.
That's what we're
Give
doing.
Welcome to the
Sloric
universe.
armor.
So as the two of you investigate the armor, what you didn't expect is that basically none of it is mechanical. All the plates themselves seem to be are literally just metal plates. There's no hinges, there's no anything resembling gears. It's just empty sheet metal. However, on the inside, there's multiple thin light blue tendons almost that connect that skin of metal towards a core component of its humanoid form, as each of those thin tendrils of blue follows along almost as a nervous system and muscles combined, which eventually leads to a core at the very center of the construct with a small light blue gem in each of them.
That's cool. Can we tell what the gem is made of?
At the moment, it is within the creature and not very easily accessed. However, if you were to extract it, you would likely be able to.
I don't think that's a good idea. Genies scare me.
Yes, very wise.
True.
Alright. That's very cool.
What is the party's
See if I
course of action?
can work more on constructs when we get back. Maybe that'll give me a bit of an advantage.
And I guess
Question mark.
since you got the 20 on the Arcana side of things, you'd be able to recognize that a lot of that is a soul gem in the center of it, and that it is acting. Those tendons are acting as a soul link, physically allowing
Yep.
the possessed soul to act through those tendons.
So it's also... What domain of magic is it?
I believe it would be classified as either necromancy or enchantment.
Okay.
Because the
Sounds like-
overlap between the two is often,
Fuzzy.
yes. Depends on which side of the equation you're on.
Sounds
Healing
almost
magic
like
is
they're.
actually just necromancy.
It sounds like it would almost be a bit of conjuration there too, binding
A little
a
bit.
soul to
Yeah.
a specific place.
I can see that. Primarily
Alright.
necro, slightly enchanting, slightly conjuration.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Find
Yeah.
the information you
Probably
wanted.
elements of all three.
Darius, please continue.
Darius turns over to Aquila and Hoff. Did you find the information you were looking from it?
Yeah, hopefully this'll help me with some of my more mechanical projects in the future.
That's good to hear. Supposedly, if these genies do give us what they claim to give us, should we succeed in these trials, you might not need it.
That's fair. But, you know, making your own things is always more customizable than using something someone else has made.
Indeed. Speaking of, what would each of you wish for as he starts to step forward, like indicating moving on?
My main wish would either be very dangerous or very stupid to ask of them, so I'll have to think of another one.
Rifter puts his
I-
hands together.
I would want to know how far back my clan's corruption has gone. Just how long it's been festering.
Seems rather
asking
passive
for
ask.
information. Yeah, but you want to be careful about what you ask for, because like it'll go wrong in basically any way possible, presumably.
Information
if what
is
I've
less
heard about
dangerous.
genies is correct. So information tends to be safer.
Aye,
You know?
information is less tangible than a physical thing, less likely to go wrong at the hands of these things.
Doppler's typing.
Oh, Pog.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, F.
Okay.
Well, are we all ready to continue?
Yes.
I want Sloric to try and get in the mech.
I do want to make a suit of armor for Sloric.
Alright.
Does he
little
get in the mech?
spider
I need to
legs.
know this. This is important information.
Alright, what process does Stork attempt to do to crawl within the construct?
The best process that he can come up with being a slime and me not being a slime.
I think the best entry point would probably be between where the chest plate and skirt are.
I
Biggest
would
hole.
like you to roll me a flat d20.
Dude, he's got this.
Okay, show of hands.
Damn.
Who wants?
Ooh.
No.
He begins to
Yeesh.
crawl through at your command, and kind of begins to tear himself a little bit on the spiky, slicey bits of it, and withdraws.
No, Laura.
I
agree.
need to heal him.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm using my tarot card.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
Oh.
And then I add Flash of Genius.
Well, you know what I'll allow. What's the flash of genius, right?
Flash of Genius
Is
adds
it 4 right
equal
now?
to my intelligence modifier.
5.
So that's 5.
Okay. With a roll of a 16, Stork, while he doesn't manage to get all the way in there, really take it over or anything, he's able to reach in just far enough to be able to dislodge the soul gem, and the entire, all the tendons retract into the soul gem itself. As this one is now completely deactivated, and you are able to simply reach in and grab it.
Cool.
Not what I expected, but also cool.
And now the slime assumes control.
Slorkmek, Slorkmek, Slorkmek.
We might want to take that soul gem to the church when we get back, just to see its spirit isn't super hostile.
Not a problem.
All right,
Shall we?
I'm ready to move on.
I would be glad to be out of this place as soon as possible.
Yes.
Onwards and outwards.
Yeah.
As the party comes across the next room, you see 2 rather large platforms made out of sandstone, while the surrounding area is made out of a similar type of gray-hewn rock as you had previously been crawling and walking through. In front of you lands another different genie from the one that you had previously been encountering. The ground itself in these sandstone areas is very clearly cut to specific proportions. With about halfway through the room, there's a light blue, almost ray going up the wall.
Would we be able to see this red one too?
No, and that's also not an actual thing.
Okay.
It's not just you don't see that actually just isn't there.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll
It's
find
probably
out.
just for sketching. Okay. Let's assume that. Who wants to be brave?
Alright.
Any sort of
What manner
tap
trial
Lork
is
on the
this?
back.
He's very
Oh,
much
God.
just lounging back as if he was lounging against a tree with nothing actually behind him. Just kind of rusting backwards at about a 20-degree angle.
Is there a pebble or something that I can throw at this, or just across the area, just to see what that magic might be doing?
What you do notice is that as you look around, you see that there are actually quite a few different stones and pebbles, all of which are of a very uniform size of about 4 inches in diameter, which are lined up in various places, none of which are on the sandstone themselves.
That makes me uncomfortable.
I see you made it past the child.
Yeah, apparently.
It was a child.
I don't know, I can believe it.
From how annoying they were, I can believe it.
So what does that make you then? The nanny?
Oh, I wish. Then I'd actually might be able to discipline them for once. No, I'm the second
Oof.
youngest.
I get the distinct feeling that the term youngest is a bit of a deceiving term.
Well, I wouldn't say deceiving, but in human lifespans, I would
Misleading.
say, yeah. Not proportional.
Time is different here, so I'll give you that. But I don't suppose you're particularly interested in me. I can tell that you simply want to get on, at least.
Well, that entirely depends on what interest you have in us. Don't be so quick to assume we don't have interest in you.
It's less of an assumption for you and more of a intuition on him as he looks slightly to your left, Darius.
My left, as in that direction?
Like from sorry, as he's looking at you and turns slightly left, like
Stage
from
left.
Yeah.
His
from
left.
you, left from you.
Okay.
So technically, you're right. You
Yeah.
correct. Understandable. My bad. As he looks
No worries.
slightly to the left of you.
You right.
As he
you
glances
right.
at Lorik.
Yes.
So, what would you have of us?
I too am interested in games, but unlike them, I would like to give you a choice. Quite simply, you can fight them as they are, or you can fight them in an actual game of sport. As he kind of snaps his fingers in it, three rather large creatures begin to burrow their way out of the ground.
Oh.
I, for one, am far more interested in seeing unique ways of fighting, but at the end of the day, if you're simply one to think combat is the greatest glory, I'd love to see it as well.
Well, what is this game of sport?
It's a game of deduction and a game of blindness. A game of finding where the other is before they find you. A game of teamwork, perhaps as well, if you're so inclined.
It sounds interesting. I, for one, would be interested in such a round, but I of course have to. And he sort of points to his right, confide with my fellows.
I've always been pretty good at hiding.
I like game.
Well, if it helps us conserve our magics for later on in these trials.
JC, since we're not in combat, can I go ahead and take an action to change out one of my spells?
Doesn't it specify that you have to do that at either a short or long rest?
It says if I'm in the middle of something, I just take an action.
Really?
Let me look
Yeah.
at critical
Oh.
spellcasting.
Lorik, you're the resident artificer. What do you say?
Let me reread really quick. Let me just grab my Tasha's.
Resident.
You can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. Preparing a list of new
Okay.
artificer spells requires time spent tinkering with your spellcasting focuses, at least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on your list.
Okay, ignore me then. I don't know where I read that then. Might have
Maybe
been
one
a
of your other
non-canon
class
thing.
features?
I know that spell storing item requires a spell that has a casting time of 1 action.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have accidentally just read that on something non-canon. Alright, continue. Apologies.
This
Well-
game, could we get more information upon it? It seems to have piqued the interest of most of us.
Of course. And he kind of snaps his finger again, and all of them disappear for a moment. And in their stead, you see as the two light blue rays on either side of the walls kind of expand outwards to each other, creating a very thin, transparent sheet that still shows the other side, but with them no longer on it, as the sheet is what has obscured them. You hear their voices as they continue to talk with them. Each of you would take turns tossing some of those stones in your predefined groups, whatever groups you choose to form, as you stand somewhere, attempting to hit the others.
I think I remember a strategic game, something like this, in Korheim. The sailors enjoyed playing
I think Kosvin might have had a set or two, something with pegs and 2 boards.
The challenge will be less on your athletic proficiency, but on your ability to work as a team.
Yeah.
I have never played this game before in my life.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The barrier lowers itself.
6.
Curious.
And if not, if that's too bold for you, a good old brawl would be fine nonetheless.
Darius is already kind of like looking and like measuring the space. He's like, 5, 10, 15, 20.
I whisper to Strunhoff and I ask, what do we get if we win?
5,
How should I know?
Life privileges.
You're the smart one.
I am?
5, 40, 40.
I nod my head.
Could have fooled me.
We get to keep life privileges.
40.
And also don't have to go back to the elevator in shame, I assume.
Right here. Okay, great game. Amazing.
Dude, I may be stupid. I haven't been increasing the number of spells I have prepared.
If we may, could I, before the game starts, come a little closer and just get a better sense of proportion for the size of these creatures?
He simply outstretches his arm in a go right ahead type manner.
And he sort of like walks
can I-
up
can
and
I
kind
look
of
at-
looking at them.
The snake guy, just out of curiosity, because he's cool.
They are very large. As you approach the snake creature, for Akela specifically, you see as it shows a great deal of restraint, as it certainly wants to perform actions, but is being held rather still.
Oh, can I throw out some jerky? Is it hungry?
You would not believe that the skeleton creature is hungry.
No,
Look,
very
don't
unwise.
at me. I don't know how necromancy
I
works.
understand, and that is why I'm informing you.
Darius is kind of looking around at them, and he's slowly making his way, like kind of eyeing. All right, and he makes his way to the snake, and he uses the
As it approaches you, it very clearly begins to like really want to move.
I suppose you're aware of him then. He says in the snake man tongue.
You see as a little bit of its face barely moves, but not enough to perform any action. This goes for
Unfortunate.
all of the creatures. Basically, none of them have any significant degrees of motion.
I was hoping we could get along, and he makes his way back over and is eyeing over the others, and then with a quick scan, and then
Same.
makes his way back.
Before the game actually starts, Lorik would like to attempt to use Divine Sense to see if he can actually detect these creatures with the barrier lowered.
At the
Just
moment,
testing
while
his
the
theory.
barrier is lowered, yes, you do sense them, and 3 of them are undead, and 1 of them is celestial.
Oh. I didn't think that would be the classification for that, but that makes sense.
They are, in fact, not a fae, but a celestial.
Yeah, I thought they would have been a fae. All right.
Well,
Let's get
good
this
to know
thing
I
done.
can sense them.
What are the rules to this game? Is there any actions we cannot perform to determine where one might be when we are taking our throws?
I would be surprised if there's anything you could do to peer to the other side. If there's something I haven't accounted for, then by all means I'll let it work, but chances are you wouldn't be able to determine anything other than by your own merits and logic.
I didn't mean to slander your ability to keep us from seeing. Just seeing isn't the only way. I was
Of
just
course.
wondering if there were other methods that you had specifically in mind, Bard.
If you manage to get a scrying orb, say, to the other side, all the better. If you manage to sense their essence through the deflection, all the better.
All right.
Do
I've
our
assumed that I've covered my bases, but if not, all the better in the name of competition.
do our companions count as individual tiles for this purpose, or just us?
He actually looks at you and counts you up. You know what? And snaps his finger, and one of them disappears. If you just form two groups, that would be best.
Okay.
Well, Lork, and he sort of pats him on the back.
Aye.
Hello. I guess he and I will be over here with them. Wave at Rifter and Struenhof as I walk over.
Are there any rules about us being together?
He has specified that you must form two groups,
We must form two groups. Okay. In that case,
which upon further questioning would mean two continuous, like, blocks.
okay. So yeah. I like signal Slorik and Strunhoff to come to me so that we could be group 2. I T-pose at them.
You may not change your shape, but you may
I'm
change its
terrified for one
position.
turn.
Can we change the rotation of our
You may
shape?
not change your shape, but you may change its position or orientation. And my companions here on this side will do the same.
Okay.
So to make sure
Interesting.
I, the player, understand what that means. So we can like move the entire block, our entire Tetris block, but we can't change the shape of our L.
Right. It has to be
Right.
that same L. You can rotate it. So
Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
So you
I'm
could end up
I'm
being
all in
like-
on this.
this theoretically, right?
Oh, oh, oh!
Oh,
He's
Slurk!
become too powerful.
sideways Slork.
Sideways Slork.
Sideways Slurk.
So
Sideways
you could end up
Slurk.
being like that if you wanted to. And he clarifies that once the game has started, you may remain where you are. If you move, that would be most disappointing. Any further questions?
I don't think so.
Then I encourage you all to
I'm
grab a
good.
handful of stones, as you won't be able to move from your spots once the time comes. And I will raise the barrier and we can begin. That's a good one. Does the party grab the stones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they,
How many stones
any
do we each
different
get?
from normal stones?
They're just regular ass rocks that are very smooth and very like they're almost
Good for
soft.
throwing?
Like even you're able to like kind of squeeze them a little bit and they deform a little bit.
I meant to click the information on mirror image, not darkness. What the heck?
How many rocks do we each get?
There's a great abundance of them. You could grab up to 10 each.
I will grab 10.
Same.
I will grab 10 as well.
Also known as you're not gonna run out.
Yeah.
Mathematically.
I'm scared.
We gonna die.
The thing is, I'm bad at battleship.
Good thing you're not the only one.
That's
I
fair.
will-
Hands off my battleship.
I'll raise the barrier. You'll have about 20 seconds to figure out where you'd like to be, and then we can begin. Is everything prepared?
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
I believe so.
Alright then. Best of luck. And he and everyone else on that side. Woo! Bonk.
And it is a single point, not a line of trajectory, right?
Correct.
Gotcha.
As you kind of grab it, you feel a little bit as it has a almost not self-seeking, but the stones are slightly magical such that where you will to throw them is where they end up.
Oh, there's no. Oh, Rifter suddenly sweats because he realizes his only ability to throw rocks is suddenly really fucked.
Oh.
His fast hands, no.
Yeah, my hands, they're broken.
There's
I can make that a reality if you like.
Did we accidentally do the wrong tetranomino?
We
It's
hadn't
the same
locked in our
shape as mine.
tetromino yet.
And we're sure we want to be here.
I signal for Schönhoff and I to be up in this corner as an L. I think that would be for the best.
Yeah.
Good.
I would like to be right there.
Okay, I'll go ahead and Rifter will be he'll be the middle.
Richter is the middle spoon.
True.
I like spooning. It's comfortable and soft.
That's cool.
No.
Nice story, bro. Tell me again sometime.
Is everyone ready?
Sure.
Well then, begin. Please roll for initiative in about a moment.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Ooh,
Initiative.
we get to roll for initiative for it. That's actually super cool.
Also,
Oh, come on.
dude,
Damn
we
it.
got healed from
I
last
will
encounter,
roll
right?
twice, one for me and one for he. Okay, I guess it didn't matter.
We got healed from last encounter, right?
In what
Uh,
capacity?
No.
No?
Your health is your health currently.
Very epic.
We did not take any rests.
Yeah, JC, not a problem for now, but I think my token is still linked to my old sheet.
Oh, is this one linked to not Alchema?
Correct.
Yeah, this one is correct. It has been changed. I have changed it.
Okay. It's not a huge deal.
It has just been done immediately now.
Okay, I guess I would need to refresh the page to see the
Shinoff,
changes,
please
but
do
whatever.
not forget to select your token.
Thought I did. I had it selected.
It is not showing up in the list.
There we go. There's the Hoffian. And then one for Slork, I'm assuming. Or
It
two
is
for Slork since it's taking up 2
for
spaces.
Slork.
Like, actually, too?
Like, actually, too.
Pog. Oh, unpog.
Hog up.
Did you roll his twice?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
The 15 and the 9.
Am I? Let's.
Give me a second, sorry. My computer is being stupid. Cool.
Aw, that's so cute. You two go at like the same order.
Oh, come. What? Oh, okay. I am there. All right. I got very upset. I was like, I know I fucking clicked that shit.
Did you see my roll for he, or does he not get a turn?
He gets a turn.
Okay.
Where does he? What was his number?
11 as
11.
well.
He also rolled an 11.
Oh, that's so cute. All the summons are like squatting it up.
Yeah. We chillin'.
I'm just vibing in there, Ritz car.
Would it
Alright,
be
before
laming if I
any
just
throws
googled
happen
battleship
whatsoever,
strategies?
Darius is gonna be looking to see, like, from where in the from where in the screen it looked like it was thrown from. Like, did it angle, like, for example, like this or something?
I gotcha. I understand entirely.
I think the answer is absolutely yes, but
I mean, considering JC
Akla
does
is
know where
going-
we are,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter because
no,
it's
no. It absolutely does matter because before you guys got in your positions, I set up a first 20 actions list. And so if they don't
Really?
hit, they're going to follow that action list.
Nice.
interesting.
I see. Wah.
Whee. Well, then, Rifted, the
no, but
floor
I
is
meant
yours.
for like guessing.
I'm first for the first time ever.
Hit somebody or you're bad.
Okay, so I guess since I'm the first thrower, I don't really have any information to go off, so I'll just throw at this tile.
Okie dokie.
Okay, that's a miss.
That is a
Cool.
miss. At that point, a small fireball kind of manifests itself on the floor, lighting that tile on fire.
Curious.
Sure enough.
Right here.
Bonk. Next, snakes appear in this tile. They die off almost immediately and wither away. Sloric has the opportunity to spit a stone.
She will spit it. There.
Next, more snakes become birthed. Lorik.
Lorik is going to throw one of his stones right in this spot right here.
Where again?
Right here.
Bonk. Next, another fireball is spawned. Doosh. Darius.
Here. Oh, it is not. I am on the wrong. Here.
There. Bonk. Next. Ooh. Okay. Next, we get a spicy meatball. As suddenly,
Oh, no.
Rifter, you see at your feet a bunch of snakes manifest themselves.
He's dead.
Oh.
He's dead. So long.
Oh my god, he's
Professor.
dead.
The snakes
Alright, well.
tear you off of the platform.
Not like this.
After that goes, Akla.
All right.
One more time.
That doesn't. Okay.
Next, Snake Man checks some surrounding areas. Snakes are spawned. He. Up. He.
He's turn.
Oh, fancy. Bonk, as you see a little bit of bone powder kind of separate as it lands there.
Dope. You're amazing.
Let me roll my thing. Okie dokie. Which means that bonk.
What
Host
bonk?
has joined.
Oops.
Officer?
No, is Dopster here?
I
I'll
am
go.
Apparently.
hotel room for
He
that.
is here.
Okay,
Hello, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Welcome
Hi.
back.
Get your game face on. We're playing
Doppler ends
Battleship.
up walking forward as he sees Rifter being carried off of a stage by snakes, while the rest of the party throws rocks into a blue force field.
Can he just take the place of he?
What the fuck have you hood rats been up to?
Oh, we're playing Battleship.
Doesn't exist.
He has
We're
played it
playing
with
Cannons
people
and
at the docks.
Pirates.
No, it's a different name.
Not
It's,
that name, but yeah.
It's what's it called?
Galleons.
Galleons. Yeah, I like that.
Galleons.
We're playing
I hate it here.
galleons.
I hate it here.
Same. But that's why we love it.
Sloric, you have a second spell.
JC,
Yes.
can Rain take the place of he on the board?
Are we wanting to retcon it? Because it's not going to take as long as you expect it to take.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. I'm still
What-
getting settled. I literally just walked through the door. I tried to get on as fast as I could.
Based. Thank you.
Okay.
Nice. Cool.
Just chill for a few minutes.
Alright. Sloric, you have a second chance. Okay.
Here.
Sloric with righteous fury and terrible vengeance.
Doesn't sound like that.
Bonk. Yeah. Oh, and
That's
you
what it
take
sounds
out
like.
its next action as well of the 3 opportunities. Very good, very good.
Hog.
Lol.
Which means it's back. Is it back to hop again?
Shinhoff's turn.
Combo.
Combo
Combo.
wombo.
I will go right here.
There. An excellent choice.
Cois.
Choice.
Hoist.
Boy.
Choice.
Boy.
No. Here.
Hoist, the name of my
you
elf
go.
boyfriend.
Information has been divulged.
Oops.
Next. Let me do the other roll. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Shunha, you get carried away by snakes.
Destroyed.
Rip off.
Rip off.
Well, he gets to go again anyways. Sloric, you win! You got this!
Lork is shaking hands with Dumbledore. He's won the House Cup.
Sloric, what is your move?
Right here.
Right there. Bonk.
I'm doing a grid sweep, I see.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Lork.
Go for the
Uh,
finishing kill.
Lork is going to try and hit this spot.
Alright, alright. Bonk. Bonk. There we go.
Well,
Okay, we know where the last one is.
Unless it's the 4 square one.
These have all been the skeletons so far, so...
We saw bone
They were
dust.
both
That does
four
not
square.
necessarily mean
Ah,
that
this
it
is true. That is true.
Your mom's a skeleton.
Your mom's a skeleton. Oh.
He could have been bamboozling us with the taking the skeleton out of the turn order.
He could be a tricky bastard.
Fireball. Seeing as there's only one reasonable spot that wait. Yeah, there's only one combination that could be allowed to exist in it anymore, we'll take out one of Slorik's actions.
No, not Slorik.
Which turn would you like to drop, Mr. Strunoff?
Which turn?
Yes.
The 9.
That's
Okay.
not the only reasonable. It could also do have that one, and it could be an L in this shape.
No, because you can't flip.
Hold that L, lol.
That would be a flip.
Is it? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Both of you took the same L. If you
Okay,
took
okay.
a separate L, then like that would work. But the thing is, like both of you took the same L shape, which means that it's forced.
I don't know the chirality of tetranomenos.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Bonk. Slorik kind of as half of him gets ignited.
No.
Is he okay?
The
Does
child.
he need healing?
The child.
You need
I fell in love with the prince!
Darius. Do your
I'm
worst.
just gonna knock it out of the turn order then.
Bonk.
It is not. It's the
No.
Get out of the
you
tournament!
bamboozler.
It's okay, I have 2
Ooh.
turns.
Game sucks.
Alright,
It's rigged.
Fireballs, take out the last bit of Slorik. Oh, that's not
No.
correct. Slorik gets pushed off with a fiery jet, and he does look rather sad.
The child.
Give him some jerky
F.
as consolation.
Akla tosses a jerky to him before performing what action? This time, an audible hiss is heard. Bonk.
Oh no, it's the snake.
Fucking
He-
destroyed.
He hits hit.
He performs the murder.
Yeah, he's gotten more kill shots than me.
He.
You gotta step up
Slunk
your
should
A
be
game.
out of turn order. By the by,
What's up?
Slunk isn't out of turn order yet.
Oh,
Slork.
thank you. Slunk.
Slunk.
Alright, returning to the pattern. That has already been cleared, so instead the next shot goes... there. Bonk. Both parties are to a question mark. Go ahead. Never mind. It goes again. Next is there. Bonk. Lord.
Bonk. Right in
Bonk.
this spot right here. Oh, that is deeply unfortunate.
Next is 9 goes bonk.
There are plenty of spaces where we've already put it where the 3-banger could be hiding.
Yep.
You know, so there's a reason why diagonal or checkerboard is normally good options.
Mm-hmm.
And also a reason why going L pieces is kind of
Troll.
icky.
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 As in not a good idea.
It is not the best idea, but that hasn't stopped anyone before. Next in the order goes there. What? Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't it
there.
just take a turn and put one right there?
I thought it went just before Lorik. Because it had
The one
a
right
double
before
turn.
Lorik went there.
Because didn't it have a double turn?
And then like one of them went like right here.
Okay, well.
There was
here.
one. Yeah, sorry.
Darius, go ahead.
Yeah.
The ruling
Triple.
stands, it doesn't have enough actions anyway. Because you technically have one more person, so go ahead.
Diagonal forcing. Let's just go there.
Bonk. Akla.
Is the X not appearing?
Yeah, it's not.
Bonk.
I think it's slightly laggy.
Key.
JCRXs haven't shown up yet.
Yeah, I understand that. Going in.
So were those
Going
both
to hit
misses?
refresh on this. Both of those were in fact misses, but they should be blue. Okay, it is showing up there. Does it show up here?
We should all try and refresh then.
I did already.
Maybe we should all hit refresh.
Weird. It
Do
does.
I need more
Those
boosts?
aren't on the like GM layer. Those are just on the object layer.
Okay, yeah, they're not loading for me.
Same.
Do you just want me to put blue X's there since
No, no,
my
no,
color is
hold
blue
on.
anyway?
No, 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 no. That's not how this works.
Convicted for
Doesn't
GM
work this
crimes.
time. Yay,
There we go.
There we go. Bonk, bonk.
Okay.
Yo, Pog.
Alright.
Bonk Pog.
Bonk, bog. Alright, let's put the stream back on. Ta-da! Alright, actions have been taken, in fact. So, that was... Whose guess? Was that he's or Akela's?
That was
would be
Akela's.
Akela's.
Alright, he. Where does he go? Bonk. 2 jets of fire erupt in bonk and bonk. Lord.
I'm afraid.
Lorik is going to fire one off right here.
Bonk. Fire goes there.
Right here.
Where?
Here.
Alright. Bonk. Akela. Bonk. He. Where doth he place?
Are these corner bits out
corners
of...
don't count.
Okay. Just making sure.
Bonk. Next, that was 13, so next goes 14 into 15.
Okay. Lorik is going to fire one right in this square.
Bonk. Next is another fire.
So, mind if I doodle places where it cannot be. Cannot be anywhere here. Well, ignore that. It could not be here or here. Because there's not enough room. Can't
Yeah, those
be
entire
stretched
two
across
columns.
This. Can't be stretched this way either. Here, unavailable.
Well, you
Here,
guys
not
get 3
available.
actions in a row.
Okay.
I'd say so. I'd say we drop the next one
Can't
here,
be here.
Yeah,
can't
that makes
be-
sense.
right here to knock out these two.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
So
where...
Darius does his. Akela, where's yours?
Okay. Okay.
Keys.
He's is gonna be here.
Bonk.
Okay.
Danger. Bonk.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no, that's one higher.
I'm in danger.
And then Darius gets taken out.
Unlucky. Well, GG.
Alright,
Tank shit.
Lorik.
Lork is going to try and place his right here.
Bonk.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
It's in
Darius
one
is
of the
out.
more fun.
Akla, you have your double turn.
Go on, Aquila, make us proud.
Phew!
Huge.
Alright.
So it's either here, here, here.
At this point, we get to roll in the dices again. 3.
What does that mean?
Bonk.
And he, come on.
1, 2, 3. Bonk.
Wait. He didn't get his turn.
Didn't. That was her double turn.
That was his turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Sorry.
Bonk.
He's a menace to anything alive.
You guys were very
Okay.
lucky that both of those dice rolls were high, because I was starting with Lorik going clockwise.
Long, you got this.
Alright,
Okay,
Bonk, take him down.
Oh, that means that we have a triple turn now since we took one of them out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, so Lonk is going to put his here.
Bonk.
Okay, so it is horizontal.
Akla.
Bonk.
Bonk. 50-50.
One.
Mathematically secured. Where was it?
To the right.
Dude.
He's a killer.
A killer queen.
As the pebbles all like the pebbles are kind of float off the air with little arms and kind of carry him off.
Oh.
The barrier goes down. Mr. Rain, are you present?
Hi, yes, what's up?
Alright, as the barrier goes down, the barrier keeping you out of the room also lowers itself, and you are able to freely enter.
So, how the hell did you guys get yourselves wrapped up in that one?
It was
He said combat or play. So we played.
Who said?
our
Genie in red
trickster
right
friend.
there.
Are you in roll 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you are. Okay.
We're in dungeon.
By the way, where did Lork's token go?
Did I delete it just now?
Then,
Yes.
when
He
the
might have
world
just
needed
deleted
him
it.
most, he vanished.
DM, all I have is black screen.
Because your token's not
Your
on there.
token's not here.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll add that in a moment.
no worries, no rush.
I can only see because Slork is a god.
Well,
Lord.
at least we won.
We
Speaking
did
of,
win.
As the genie rematerialized itself, he goes, "Whew! Thought I'd have to come up with some reason to give you a 2 out of 3 there."
Quite a nail biter.
Yeah. Wouldn't have liked that much, but good
Would have
game.
had to ask you a whole bunch of things about what you'd try to do with your wish when you got it.
Oh
Is
boy.
everybody's stuff working?
Huzzah!
I
Stuff
see.
is, in fact, work. In any case,
Go ahead.
we agreed to this contest to try and conserve a bit of our magic for later on in case we need it.
A wise choice. Not many of the others will be friendly in any capacity, so honestly, can't blame you.
What should we call you?
I'd prefer you don't. I hope
That's fair.
For both
Ah.
your sake and for mine, I hope we never have to see each other again.
Your robes are very red. I appreciate that.
Why, thank you. I made them myself.
I think I'll like you better than your siblings.
One of them's not so bad, but the rest, yeah. I like you more than them too.
Family's family.
Any
But,
tool
you
tips on
know,
what we're up against?
This is coming from the person who left her family behind, so.
It says, you know it was entertaining enough? Sure, why not? How do you feel about fire? And then he snaps his finger and disappears.
Well, I guess we know what we're up against.
Yeah.
That should make things less complicated.
The skeleton warrior is just pointing down and laughing at the mage who is the like mage skeleton.
Is it dead?
No. Well, yes, they're dead. They're skeletons.
Yes.
But is it dead
Yes,
for
but also no.
being undead?
No, for being, it is very much still unalive, undead.
Okay.
So it's dead.
Yes, it is dead, but it is not. But it is undead. It is
It has
not
the
so
spark
it
of
isn't-
undeath within it.
Now I
Now
get
Now
it.
I'm
makes everything
becoming
so
fury.
confusing.
It is in fact deadened. Onward to whatever fresh
Dead
hell
end.
is
Dead
after
end.
this.
Da-dun, da-dun,
Da-da,
da-dun,
na-na,
da-dun,
da-da-da-da.
da-dun,
That's such an old joke.
da-dun.
Darius takes one
Yep.
last lingering glance at the behemoth of a skeletal serpent before leaving the room.
Wish
As
I
you
could make
do,
that
it
thing my
moves-
pet.
It moves like a couple feet back from you.
I wave and say goodbye to it.
Snake no like other snake. I'm glad you understand now. Yes, snake afraid of other snake. As you enter the
wave-
next area and step through one of the doors, rather than being immediately met with another section, you are instead met with a long hallway, about 20 feet long.
I don't like long hallways. They make me nervous.
There's a steel door upon the other side.
Oh boy.
The walls,
Does anyone have a lockpicking kit?
the walls on either side have slight bits of red energy flowing from them and are hot to the touch. In particular, as you approach the door, it very quickly begins to get much hotter.
Perhaps we're not done here?
No, he warned us about fire, so
Oh boy.
once more. Onward, I suppose.
You approach and it gets rather blisteringly hot. Not so hot that you would start taking damage, but it's certainly very close to it as you reach the door.
Is the handle too hot to touch?
Well, I know of one way to find out.
Lork is going to kind of cover his hand with his cloak of protection and try to open the door that way.
As you do, it very much singes the cloak a little bit, and there's like this weird energy sparking as the two magics come into contact, but ultimately you manage to grab and turn the handle, pushing it open, and check with your cloak having a very, very, very minor amount of damage as you make your way to the next area.
Oh.
Or games.
This is lava.
Yes, this is lava.
The
What are you gonna
floor
bring?
is
Death fog
lava?
next?
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins.
I drink an extreme potion of fire resist.
There is basically no wind up this time. He's like, oh, finally. And just snaps his fingers, immediately disappearing.
Well, I think we know which one the previous one didn't like.
Well, one of them at least.
Yes, at least one of them. No pleasant conversation.
Well then, would you like
I'm beginning
to
to think it's a
roll
dying art.
initiative?
I
Aye.
would love to roll my
I
initiative.
require he.
I
You do
require turn tracker.
Question. Are the flames high enough that like you could conceal yourself in them?
There
Like-
are no high
Oh,
flames.
no.
It is
No.
just
I mean,
lava.
like if I'm, let's say, if Rifter's on this side and somebody's on this side because they see me.
The lava is entirely on. That is okay. I will set the scene in a better moment.
Okay.
Better for you.
If it's just like flat on the ground, then
It's
yeah, I
basically
recognize.
flat.
Okay. I just wanted to know if I could do a hide.
In the classic answer, no.
I load my frost bolts.
You do not get mechanics.
Could I? Well, okay. Let me ask about the ground. Is there like dirt and shit? Could I like actually like army crawl?
So most of the area, even though it like the entirety of the floor is stone, it is hot, but most of it is not lava. The lava is very clearly contained in very specific locations, and it kind of wibbles and wobbles a little bit as you take your first steps onto it.
Okay.
Where is everyone else situated in rolling their things, which I believe is just Schoenhoff, right? Schoenhoff? Would you like to roll a dice?
Schoenhoff has died of cardiac arrest from the heat.
Alas.
I knew him well.
True. Speaking of,
Initiative or-
Darius,
What?
we're fighting.
Have you... Okay. Well,
Speaking of dying of cardiac arrest, Darius is sort of like bouncing around a little bit, like shaking his hands a little bit. Whew, my heart rate hasn't been this high in a while.
I do apologize for not having protection from energy up.
No, it's fine. Feels good to be alive.
no. I am going to go ahead and post this in player chat for you guys. Just so you know it was legit and that I was not bullshitting you. Alright. Shall the games begin?
Yeah.
Ekla, show me what you got.
I'm gonna assume that at least the skeletons aren't of fire aspect type, so I'm gonna hit this one with a fireball. Firebolt.
If you are so inclined to do so. That is
At least we will get information.
The information you get is that it seems to do abso-frickin-lutely nothing.
Okay. Where's he?
I know, I'm trying to copy him in, but instead I'm just copying in the little skeleton boys.
More.
He's just like, dude, I came dressed for the party, bro. I'm in skeleton clothes too.
There
Yeah.
we go. Apparently,
Hey.
each of my roll20s, like each page has its own separate copy-paste.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
He is eternal.
F.
He's just gonna do his... That better not have automatically deleted somehow. Okay, there he is. That's a 19. Does that hit him?
That does hit him. He takes some damage as you chip a little bit of its bones off, as it is rather brittle to the force.
And then acid vial would be item interaction, right?
Correct.
Okay. I don't... That's too far away for me to throw.
Well, using it, like throwing it would be an action. Like using it on something, like just emptying it, would be a use item interaction.
Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I guess I'm done then.
Alright, Rifter.
Okay, Rifter, having sat out the entire battleship arc, he just kind of cracks his hands, and he just says, "Enough of these foolish games, bird. Now you die." And he immediately rushes over here. Let me actually redo. Just want to double check to make sure I was correct and that I can make it over here. You know. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna bonus action dash to this tile.
Would
So
you like to actually path around the lava, or are you attempting to jump over it?
JC.
Here, let me see.
Can I have moved?
Yes. Is that
I
where
don't know,
the
running
hand
long
is up?
would have made it, right?
Oh, so I can't go like diagonal.
You
Like,
can
I
go
can-
diagonal, but you
But
had
that would be
gone-
jumping over it.
No, you wouldn't. It's that you went like this.
Okay. Well, I'm aware of that, but I can still make it there regardless.
Okay, fine.
Bonus action dash.
Even with that, a running long jump could easily make it.
So yeah,
with Rifter's 8 strength.
I'm gonna go ahead and make it to here, and then from this location,
So, Akla,
oh.
does he have a health bar?
Why?
Because I need to know.
It's like
yeah,
5 times
he has
artificial,
health,
right?
Okay.
something like that.
He takes 5 fire damage.
Why? He's flying on my shoulder.
Yes, he is. Oh wait, is
Why
he
does
like
he take
on
fire?
your shoulder? On your shoulder? Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
that's where he stays unless he's flying for me to have him do something.
Okay, my bad. Gotcha. Well, that's what I mean when I say is he there in that tile? Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So does anything adjacent to the lava take fire damage?
Rifter, go ahead.
Now I'm worried.
Let's get the show on the road. Let's keep going.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just tank the hits if so. But yeah, I am an assassin. I have assassinate. This guy hasn't taken a turn yet. Dagger of returning, advantage, sneak attack.
Advantage sneak. Well, is it
Yeah.
advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and paste it right here. Hasn't taken any rolls in combat. Yeah. Okay. So, sneak attack. Next 20, baby.
That's
Hog.
it misses. It has immunity to crits. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So yeah, Riff just kind of like pulls out his dagger of returning, like spins it and like throws it dead eye, just immediately pierces like in between the eyeballs. Then like a smart bird man, I get away from the lava since I still have movement, and that will end my turn.
Fantastic choice.
Triple dice. Oh,
Why is your crit have
rolled-
12d6 instead of 66 as well?
That's a good question. Let me go ahead and
Is the crit
redo that.
So when in your sneak attack, when you under
says
your
crit-
critical hit system,
Oh, okay. So I just add. Okay. So
you
when it
just
says
say
critical,
how many more it adds, not the
okay,
total. Dice,
not
yes.
the actual. Okay, makes sense.
Would you
All
like to
right.
change that and re-roll it just in case it makes a difference?
Sure.
It does not.
Okay, cool. Good to know I killed him anyway.
Base.
I was gonna say that 46 feels like too much for a 66.
Yeah, I was like, why is one bigger than that? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for telling me. I'll keep that in mind in the future. So yeah, I think that was a good turn one. I think that was a good
That's a
turn.
pretty poggers turn 1.
5, 6, 7, 8. As this almost fellhound type creature rushes forward and begins to breathe fire at Rifter.
Well,
Rifter, I would like you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
what do you know?
I know the one good thing you're good at.
Wait, give me a second. I don't remember if I had advantage on that. No, I'm thinking of fucking.
No, but
I'm
you
thinking
do,
of a different
if you
character.
save, you don't take the damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, whoops! I have aura protection on. I was editing that.
Oh, cheater.
You are a cheater. Alright. You take 9 fire damage and 6 force damage.
Okay.
So
Here,
it
let me-
actually takes.
Yeah, I was about to say because of the nimble, not squat nimbleness.
Evasion.
Evasion. Yeah,
But
yeah,
doesn't
thank
that
you.
only apply if he succeeds?
Nope. If he succeeds, he
half
takes
on
no
failure.
damage. If he
Oh,
fails,
got
he
it.
takes half.
Gotcha.
So, I'm sorry, could you repeat how much damage I take one more
You
time?
take 5. You actually take 5 fire damage and 3 force damage. So 8.
Okay, cool. Okay, so 8. We take those.
And you
Oh my
see
god,
as
wait.
it spurts out, some of that lava residually remains in front of it.
Did you just set your health to 8
Yeah, I
instead of...
accidentally set my health to
Wonka.
8, yes. Rifter has 8 HP, guys. It's over.
What are you, a level 1 wizard with 2 con?
Whoa, plus 2 con. That's a
Well,
bit too generous for a wizard.
so it would seem. Schunhoff?
Let's see here. How far away is this? Let's get a
Oh, right, hold on. I need to do the other thing. You can keep taking your turn. I don't know why I said hold on.
let's get a shatter centered on this tile right here.
Okie dokie. What is the save?
DC 17.
Two of them succeed. Is 20 the damage? 20 is the damage.
Damn.
Look at those bony, smiley boys.
The boy on the top is slightly pushed into lava as he stands on it. The other two remain stalwart.
I'll just oh, did not want to move Sloric. Move myself one tile there.
Is that where Sloric started?
I think.
I thought he started
Yeah,
there.
no, it was probably right there. I moved him by accident.
Wow,
Now
wow,
it's
wow.
my turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, back it up. Sure. It will go here and it will wait. The other one will perform a somewhat similar action. Doppler.
Alright, I'm gonna use the advantage bardic inspiration on Lorik to help him out with whatever he plans on doing, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
move over to here, not pathing next to lava.
Understandable. Also, in the future, just so you know, in the magic terms or whatever, the advantage of your specific bardic inspiration is that you can do it just before your turn starts, with your reaction.
Oh, okay. Got it.
If you don't use your reaction, you can use it instant speed at the start of your turn or whatever. Just think about it that way.
At the start of wait, you'll
Assuming,
explain it to me
Well,
later.
just easy way. Assuming you have not used your reaction on the previous turn, it's a free action.
Okay. Gotcha. So if I don't counterspell anything, I can use this before something
you
happens.
can use this instead of counterspell, basically.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, either way, it'll be a good soup up to start this off, where I kind of need to wait for other things to come online,
Sounds good.
being more reactive and whatnot. All right.
This one goes, whoa, yeah, and walks here, and bonks the ground in front of it, shattering it. Yeah. Bonk as it creates lava underneath where the hound currently is.
Okay.
Yeah. He kind of wobbles and wibbles a little bit as he travels over. Lorik, it is your turn.
Okay. Lorik is going to move here. And he's going to cast a... Actually, no. He's going to hold his action to cast a second level Armor of Agathis on himself if something launches a melee attack against to him or anyone adjacent to him.
Understood. Bonk. Darius.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Villager noises.
Oh no, my screen was shaking. I thought that was one of JC's effects. I was like, wait, he's actually popping
Yeah.
off.
Darius
God, that
is
would
going
be cool.
to
Yeah.
sort of crack his knuckles, do like a one of those you know what I'm talking about, the thing where they extend their hands in front of them.
That
Their,
the anime
knuckles
weeb
interlaced.
shit.
Yeah,
Fighting.
yeah, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yo, we
As he
Scandal.
stretches his arms out, puts his arm into the air, squeezes his knuckle, and throws with both of his attack actions his spear at this skeleton right here.
Okie dokie.
Actually, it's this one.
An interesting choice. Did I specify the range on that though?
I believe it was 120, and if it wasn't, it was 60.
Yeah,
was
if
one
it
of the
wasn't
two.
at 60, I probably wouldn't make it a 40. It was probably 60. So go ahead.
Um,
And that is
Unlucky.
that piercing.
I don't know if you told me if it was or not.
I'm pretty sure Thow's spear would be.
It's an ice spear. I don't know.
Wasn't the spear your lightning spear? Anyway.
No, it was
just
from the
wanna-
frost dudes. I don't know if it was lightning or not.
It was a
But
lightning
it was
spear.
never- okay,
Yeah.
it was never differentiated whether or not it was.
Alright.
Because when it hit us, it was lightning.
Ah, that makes
Alright.
sense.
And so the tile above him erupts with lightning as it misses and goes. Pew.
I mean, if it hits next to him, the
Yeah,
1d8
yeah,
is
I
a
know.
splash.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He takes 2 whole damage.
He takes
Pog.
3 whole damage, in fact.
Whoa,
Nutty.
dude, Darius is so cool.
I know,
Dude,
right?
I did 3 damage, dude.
Thork, what's your go-to?
Did we narrow down a range for his spit?
I believe we had.
Okay, because I don't remember it.
Oh no. Perhaps if we checked the pinned comments, we can find out.
Let me look.
30-foot spit attack as remains there.
Uh, 30 feet. 30 feet. Damn.
Come on, let's keep it going. We're in the midst of combat.
Isn't Floric resistant to fire anyway?
Yes.
Yes.
He's going to spit at Mr. Skellington here.
Please perform said action. Would you like me to simply make you a character sheet for Sork in the future?
That would be
You can
helpful.
fill that out. Sounds good. Make
Yeah.
the attack. I believe that is a miss. He's a 4, so that's plus 6 goes to 10. Does not connect.
Damn. Well, that's his
Excellent.
turn.
Perform your action, Ekla.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for the double loading crossbow thing. But either way, I have it loaded with 2 ice bolts, and I fire both at this guy.
Which one?
The ice bolts from the
No,
double
which
barrel.
person? Okay, the Fellhound.
Yeah.
Got it. Make the attack. The first one connects.
And then the frost damage is 1d6 plus 1 frost. So 4.
So it takes 4
Okay.
plus
8.
goes 12 goes 16. Is it whimpers a little bit?
Oh. I feel bad for it now.
No, it's
Gonna go get some beer. Be right back.
no. Cute. You getting beer? He just is. Rifter.
Okay. So
You
I'm gonna.
as you begin to take your action, you hear a little thump, 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 and out of the ceiling, thump, drops a little skeleton boy.
Oh. Wow. I don't care for that. Wait. Wait. I'm sorry. I was closed in on my screen. Where did it drop?
Right there.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I guess I'll pop back my dagger of returning to me. Let me go ahead. I'm just barely out of range. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Oh my god. Okay, this is the snap to the center. Or snap the corner. Okay. And then boom. Okay, so I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna take a single step, 1 step forward, and then I'm a dagger of returning this guy. Actually, wait, no, I'm not, because I just realized I don't have sneak attack, so it really isn't that efficient. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop the dagger of returning back. I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to dash over. I'm gonna be right here, right between my 2 beautiful men. And I'll yeah, I took the dash action, so that's my action. Yeah, that's my turn.
What a wonderful choice. Alright. Gadoosh, 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 gadoosh. 30-foot cone.
Holy fuck.
The party has grouped up.
Unlucky that it is formed in a way that we are forced to group up.
What an interesting thing.
Pog.
Alright, Lorik doesn't take the damage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Alright, so
all y'all
dexterity.
are making your dexterity saves.
Don't forget
But
to
this
turn
time
on
I-
Wow, incredible. I sure do love rolling below fucking 10
I actually do have
always.
Aura of Protection, so that 15 is a 19.
Yep.
I think the only one who doesn't actually have it is
Sternhoff.
the Doppler. And
Oh, wow.
Sternhoff, but he is
Yeah.
not in the AoE anyway, so.
Yeah, you right.
You know what?
I'm
Technically
on my
correct.
own island.
So Akla takes it, Doppler takes it, and oh wait, no, okay, you re-rolled it. Sorry, my bad. No, you're right. So Darius and Doppler, both of you will take the full damage. Rifter, you will take the
No damage because I have evasion.
Lorik,
I
you
love
will
being
take
a
no
rogue.
damage, and everybody else takes half.
Out of curiosity, what is that damage?
I'm telling you now.
Perfect.
6 fire and 9 force.
15.
Before it begins to scutter away and the pool of fire that it created in the direction of you.
The
If
party's
my
taking
kid
damage.
Would move out of the way so I can see where I'm placing it.
I'm useful now. My
I
calling.
just fed him. It should be fine.
Yeah, I think it's because we just fed him that he wants more food. Good.
You want
He's
seconds?
not done eating the food I fed him.
Yeah, he is. He was
You
a
want
fast
seconds?
boy. Strunhoff. Hit us up.
That's good, homie.
Hit him up,
Alright.
boy.
Okay. Uh, bu- 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 bu-
This is the
One of
part where I
these.
remind people that jumping is in fact an option.
One of these at one of him's.
Okay. He takes the lightning damage.
Ooh.
The big lightning damage. That is
It's force damage.
it's force damage. Okay.
It's force damage.
It's 34. He is a torso right now and nothing more, but still moving.
Man. That's some bullshit. Alright.
Perhaps when they are clumped, we should do AoE before they stop being clumped. But
Perhaps.
that's just me.
Oh, okay. I get it.
The crit was Pog though.
The crit was Pog.
The crit was spot.
My turn is over.
Oh, crit.
His turn is over. Hey, buddy, I love you a lot. You're a good cat. Do. I am going to attempt to see where the party is. What? Yeah. It has its breath attack, and it is going to use it.
Don't you fucking dare.
Bonk.
Oh, it's
Doctor,
only
Wow.
15.
Incredible.
amazing.
Tactical.
Tactical.
I think I'm okay.
Rifter is a god. Laura, you're
Alright.
taking half. Ackler, you're taking full.
And let's see. You might as well say I'm taking full because Darius luck and whatever, but
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof.
And then does anybody else?
I've never seen someone with such awful luck.
So
6 fire, 5 force.
Flash
Darius, I hope you get this joke, but
7
are you by chance
plus
related to
4,
Will
that's
Wheaton?
11. JC, would a 16 do anything?
was
You
actually
know
looking.
that a 15 saves because Lork saved on a 15.
Okay, so a flash of genius that I don't want to take damage.
Well, you would still be taking damage, just half damage.
Yeah, okay. So how much damage do I take?
That
Flash
would
of
be
Genius?
6.
Yes.
You take 6.
Okay. My token is still not aligned with my proper sheet, but I will not expect you to fix that right now.
Before it backs up from the mess it has made.
These things have so much fucking mobility. Oh my god.
They have 40 feet of movement and they can ignore the wop. And guess what?
Is a breath
What?
weapon attack?
It uses its breath weapon attack. Bonk.
Aha. Your aura of protection can't save me if I never roll anything over a 3.
I'm stealing Darius's luck. That's what it is.
You'd better.
Wow, this is just the
This
just
is
the tower
just
fight all
sad.
over again. This is just the tower fight all over again, huh?
Supposedly.
Oh boy.
Okay.
One day he'll
I'm-
roll something
I
higher than a one.
have
Hey.
too many things open.
Hey, they do at least recharge. So one can hope.
What do you mean recharge?
Mr. Doppler and Mrs. Akla.
What's he talking about?
I-
Recharge.
I'm trying to. Okay, there were too many tabs open.
Oh, I'm in this one? I'm sorry.
14.
Yes, you are in this one.
Haha, nailed it.
Whoa, why is your dexterity save 9?
Ah. It's really good along with my charisma. Everything else kind of sucks.
Whoa.
It's got a check marks next to the box.
He's got a +4 to
Your
dex.
dexterity is only 1. Why are you
What?
doubling your proficiency bonus with your dexterity?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I am going to use that Bardic Inspiration die I was given. Hey, that means I make the save.
Wow, incredible.
Let's go.
Okay, so you have a global save modifier of that Aura of Protection always on. Just keep that in mind with your rolls right now. So I'm gonna take that off because you don't always want that +4.
Oh, so I installed that wrong?
Yeah. That just
My bad.
always gave you +4.
Instructions unclear. Dick cotton blender.
Hate that so much.
I love it.
Okay, so
Okay, how far in the tornado are we?
We were almost to Doppler, I believe.
yes, Doppler has
Okay.
now had the opportunity to take his turn once damage is declared. 5 fire, 2 force.
That means 3 fire, 1 force for me. I should be making concentration saves to see if I can maintain concentration before I cast this Armor of Agathis.
Oh, Lamau.
Oh,
That Armor of Agathis is never coming out.
Yeah, probably.
Melee range, Lamau.
I was hoping that one of the skeletons would do something.
Well, luckily, you still have your concentration. For whatever it's worth. Doppler, it is your go.
I feel like we could all use a bit of a top off here. Has Acolyte taken damage? I can't tell. The bat is on top of it.
I have.
Okay. So we're gonna go with mass healing words, and we'll do that at the. I'll just stick at 3rd level for now, I think. And so that's 1d4 plus my charisma is still not. Oh, wait. So is that one correct? Is the charisma still 9?
Yes, now
Yeah.
the numbers are correct.
Okay.
Because charisma is actually a stat you have shit in, as opposed to
Yeah.
dexterity.
Spellcasting ability modifier, not spellcasting save modifier.
You have been healed.
So that is
By-
a +5. No,
That would
it's
be
not.
7
Okay.
So it's 7.
So you've been healed 7, not
Okay.
11.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm almost to full HP. Thanks, buddy.
You are welcome.
Yo homies all get 7s.
Rifter
True.
gives Doppler a thumbs up, and he holds him next to him like he's a con artist. He's like,
I can see it now, kid. You and me against the world.
And that's a bonus action, so you can still take a normal action.
With a cantrip or with another object.
And I can't just like recast that for my normal action. Nah, I probably can't. Don't want to do that.
You can't cast a spell as your action unless it's a cantrip when you cast a spell for your bonus action.
Right. If you're casting 2 spells, one of them has to be a cantrip.
Gotcha. Still working on those minor details. Well, I'm gonna unclump.
Sounds wise.
that
Very
sounds
fair.
smart.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna back up
Highly
this
logical.
smidge. Yeah. And then can I just like shoot the crossbow then? Do I still have time for that?
Yeah, you do.
That's
You
an
have
action?
your action.
Okay. Which skeleton is the most damaged?
Likely
And-
this one that is simply
that
a
one?
torso.
Okay. Yeah, we'll shoot it with torso.
Yeah, Srinoff kind
Is
of
that piercing
decapitated
damage?
it.
That is piercing damage.
Yes.
A
Yeah.
15 is enough to go straight through its what little rib cage it has left.
Okay. Great. Well, I think it's 5 damage. I think 15 was my roll.
Yeah. The 15 was the
Oh wait.
roll.
Yeah. And the damage is.
Like it goes
Okay.
literally through its rib cage.
Oh, okay.
Through the ribs of the rib cage. Like
Oh.
So I
right.
missed. Got it.
you
Skeleton.
missed.
Yeah, makes sense. That's what we had.
I was confused
Hold
by
on.
that too.
That's all we got.
As the hound unleashes like a feral like screech, as the lava from the ground kind of bolts forward towards you. Hey, Darius fucking makes it.
No, I
Let's
don't.
go.
Wait, a 14 makes it?
Yeah.
I thought it was 15. I thought you explicitly said that earlier.
I
But, alright.
said that you know
No.
if 15 makes it because a 15 was the closest.
I was like, darn, I barely didn't make it.
I suppose I
Oh.
should make a dexterity save as well.
Yeah, I suppose I should as well. Yeah,
Mhm.
I just realized.
Pog.
Poggy Woggy.
How am I this lucky?
Let's go.
Well,
Not unlucky.
yeah. 10 fire, 5 force.
8.
Quick, quick.
Oh, not 1,103. I did not
Bonk.
just.
Next is him. Yeah. Bonk.
Jesse, how did you know that was the literal fucking tile I was thinking of moving to?
Because it's logical. And, you know what? Yeah. Bonk. Lork.
Okay.
DM note. You guys notice that behind you, specifically for Struenhof, the quarter that you came through, the oozing red on the walls becomes to ooze a lot faster as the room behind you begins to fill up with lava.
Ah,
This
Close
is
the door.
disconcerting. Okay, so. Lork is going to take a running long jump across this lava right here,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to make an attack against the skeleton adjacent to him.
Understood. Bonk.
And let me just see. Yeah, he's going to smite. Also, he loses his concentration on that
Yes,
attempted
the
casting of
time
Armor of
expired.
Agathis. Yeah, so spell slot lost, all that fun stuff. It is undead.
Oh yeah? Says who?
And
I'm going to kill myself.
Bonk.
Bonk.
and this one behind it takes half that.
Yes, it does. I forgot about that feature. It loses one of its arms.
And Lork is going to try to use the rest of his movement to sidle back closer to the rest of the party to get back to protecting them with his aura.
Okie dokie. You take 6 fire damage.
Alright.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
He does enter your range, Darius.
Oh.
Oh. Darius luck time to activate, so nothing actually happens though. Oh, Pog.
Nice. Let's go.
With its dying breath, it slams the ground in front of it, dying and causing a rupture to spawn forth.
Wait, but it's as it enters my range. That's
Yes, it is.
cringe.
It is dead. Speaking of being dead, Darius, it's your turn.
Oh boy, I can't wait to do fucking nothing. Uh, he's going to move here with his movement, and with his big long stick, after he casts Spirit Shroud, swing 2 swings at the big wolf boy, because he's sick and tired of having fire coomed all over him.
He's the big swing in his dingun.
So turn on Spirit Shroud, and 1, 2.
1, 2. That is a connect and a connect.
Hog.
Please add the math for me.
Yep, 20, 31, 51.
Slorik, start thinking about your action.
Yep.
Alright.
51.
As you stab into it, some of the necrotic energy kind of shoots the magma that sits within inside it backwards as it splatters out onto the other hound. Until it eventually falls down on that arc and leaves a trail of goop sitting on top of the molten rock. Sloric. Unless you have another.
I
something
already
something
went.
else you'd like to? I said Sloric.
Sloric.
Oh, Sloric.
Is there anything
Sorry.
else you're doing, Darius?
Both actions, bonus action. He's going to. I mean, if he moves away, he's gonna get there's no real reason for him to move because it's not going to do anything. So no.
You take 4 fire damage.
Cool.
Storic. Sternhoff.
I
Hello.
am going to. Let's see.
Eat some fucking mac and cheese.
No.
And nobody can fucking stop me.
Not if I stop you.
Ooh.
You know what that means. JC knows the old lore.
Actually, I'm gonna move out of the way first. That's better.
It is not your move.
You just said Struenhof.
He said
I was
Sloric.
I was saying it to get your attention. It's
Sloric's.
Sloric's turn.
Oh.
Awaken. Do not sleep.
I had hoped your nap would empower you more.
No.
He's an old
No.
man. He just needs it.
Spitball at him.
Okie dokie. It shoots past it into the lava and kind of explodes as it comes in contact with the lava behind it.
Very epic.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Alright. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Junk. Another one drops from the ceiling as it kind of crawls its way out from the rocky ceiling. The door behind you, Schoonhoff, the lava seems to be filling up a lot faster than you were expecting, and that room's probably not going to be usable very soon.
Uh-huh.
Akla,
Mm-hmm.
it is your go.
Yeah.
Oh, also by the way, Sloric takes 9 fire damage. Which becomes 5
Oh.
fire damage.
Not the child.
What are the rocks' situation in this area like?
In what capacity?
Is there a rock between 1 to 5 pounds near me?
There are a great deal many rocks, but all of them are much heavier than that.
Fuck.
You know what? There's probably some that are that way. It's fragmented enough, especially as you get closer to the impact sites.
Uh-huh. So, what looks like it has the most HP right now?
Probably one of the Hellhounds, I would imagine.
Yeah. I'll go for something backline. Because this has a range of 90 feet. Yeah, I'll go for this guy.
Okay. What are you using?
I'm gonna... Senor... Catapult. Which I will use Flash of Genius on.
You're going to attempt a Flash of Genius, the natural one.
Wait, that's not an attack roll, though. Catapult's a save.
Oh, right. Catapult is a save.
I'm sure we can figure it out later. What is this?
That creature must take a dex saving throw.
Okie dokie. Save of?
Doesn't say.
What,
should
Sarah, what's
be-
your
What is your DC?
What is your spell
My
save
DC.
modifier?
Spell save DC is 17.
Okay, it fails the save. It takes 18 bludgeoning damage as and some of its bones shatter from the force of the impact. It has each of its arms are kind of connected to each other through their collarbone, and that is all that currently remains on it.
Okay. And then I'm gonna target the same guy for monk.
It does not
Unfortunate.
connect, as some of the ground behind it rumbles as the force flows into it.
Monk.
Okay.
I guess I'll take a minor health potion. That's just a D4, right?
I can pull up the specific thing. I believed it was a D4 plus 2.
D4 plus 2.
A small potion is a D4 plus 1. You heal
Okay.
4. You end your turn.
Yeah.
You and the homunc. You take 8 damage, he takes 10.
He's on my shoulder, remember?
Yes, he is.
Okay. And it's because we're next to lava?
Yes, the lava is radiating an intense amount of heat.
Okay. And how much did I take?
You took 8, he took 10. Rifter, it is your turn.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna go ahead and try to do. Let me know if I have to roll anything. I'm gonna go ahead and actually jump across here, taking the diagonal, and then long jump. Actually, wait. If I long jump, if I'm like jumping across, could I use my acrobatics for that, or does it have to be my athletics?
If it's that far, I'd be willing to say acrobatics.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then make it directly to this tile.
Well, let's see that acrobatics.
Okay.
Don't fail or you're gonna be in some pain.
I hope so. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay. My acrobatics would
Casey.
never fail me now. Okay.
You
Cool. Yeah.
successfully take the jump.
Okay, yeah, I jump over here. This creature is within 5 space of an ally, so that gives me sneak attack. Or 5 feet, I'm sorry. Not 5 spaces. Whoa, that'd be kind of...
5 spaces.
23!
23. Connects. Barely.
30 damage.
Is that piercing?
The
It is,
9
or
is...
Isn't sneak attack still the same damage type as...
I guess it is. It just
that
says
is
sneak.
weapon damage die.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. As it kind of pierces through, you manage to get a couple nicks into its skull, but mostly it remains intact. Even with such a roll. It is
Okay.
now missing a sizable portion of its skull as it has been sliced through, but nonetheless it stands.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move back then, a space, and then, since it's in my, on my hand with my ring finger, could I use my bonus action to Ring of Wild Magic?
I believe I specified that as a bonus action, correct?
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and use my Ring of Wild Magic then. Let me go ahead and roll that young, I think it was a D10. Let me just double check.
Where did you have it saved?
On my, D10, yep. It's on my, character sheet. So I'll just go ahead and roll a D10 here.
I hope I sent you. I hope previous me was smart and sent you what each number meant.
6, Chromatic Orb.
All right.
Let me go ahead and make sure that I have that on here. I thought I did, but, I'm not exactly
Yes, you do.
Okay, Chromatic Orb, you hero forage? Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'll go ahead and choose, fuck, I really want to say. You know what? Yeah, I'll do cold damage.
So
Against
which one?
to this
Fire
creature.
damage, you coward.
Ouch.
Since it's 90 feet, that should be within range. I should be able to hit him.
Yep, roll me 3d8.
Okay, cool. I like this. I like this item. 1, 2, 3.
You
So
can't.
that's.
You know you can just like click to the right of that.
I
There's a-
know, but I didn't. I only realized that as I was doing it. So
Okay.
you know.
9,
it'd be
12, 24.
Let's go.
As it kind of sinks into it, the currently pulsating and gestating magma-ishness of the creature slows down in the area, and eventually it just becomes hardened rock in that area as it struggles to move its front leg a little bit, as its joint has been slightly immobilized from the damage.
Let's go. Okay, cool. I did something. That's my turn. I can't really do much.
Y'all are in for another breath weapon.
Are we?
Darius, does your opportunity attack, even though it's extended range, still doesn't trigger from moving within your range, right?
No.
Okay.
Also, did this one move into my range? Because it was out of my range.
I'm out of this 30 feet, right?
It wasn't supposed to move at all if it got moved.
It was right there.
Okay, then it wasn't supposed to move. That was me accidentally dragging it while I changed its numbers because Evan hit it.
Let's go. I hit it.
So,
Oh.
I'm going to activate cover.
okay, which one is that?
The one where I take the save instead of him.
Doesn't it specify that you can't be a part of it?
Oh,
Does it?
because doesn't the cone have to be covering like half or more of the square?
Bang.
Okay, yeah.
Just to avoid the semantics of it. And Darius, I don't know if you get an attack from that. If you do, take it.
Yes. No.
No.
That probably would have killed it too. God damn it! Because I just did 51 damage to it, 28 more.
Uh,
Yeah, this is just that one
That's
fight
not
over
right,
again.
Akila.
No, I was doing something else.
Can
Okay.
you make your deck save so that we can keep going instead of having to wait?
Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Incredible.
Alright. So did
I
everybody
lose.
fail except Lork? Looks like it. Alright. Bada boop pow. 8 fire, 3 force as it kind of channels some of the magma from underneath and it travels through its arm until it sprays out from its mouth as it almost vomits the flame at you. It's a little bit sticky, almost like a napalm, as it gloops on you.
Oh, because it's in range of me and I didn't use my reaction on cover, I'm going to use Vengeful Assault on it.
Understandable.
nice.
I assume
It
that does not
connects.
hit. Okay. And I'm not going to burn a smite on that, but
Why not? You seem to have plenty of first level spell slots.
I have 3 left.
Oh, okay. Right, you're not a full caster. My bad.
That's still more than me.
Stonks.
Stonks. What's that second type of damage?
Radiant.
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 Improved Divine Smite, baby.
Improved Divine Smite. It takes its damage. Oof, ouch, owie. You kind of cleave into it as you travel a little bit along its neck, leaving mostly a gashing wound. But unfortunately for you, because it is kind of an amorphous creature, such a wound does not kill it.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Strewn the room behind you is almost completely filled with lava.
I'm out of there.
Hey.
Okay. Do I take lava damage yet, or whatever damage?
No.
Because you're not adjacent to any lava.
I think I made sure of that. Okay. Storm Sphere
Oh my.
centered on right here.
Is that a 20-foot radius or 10-foot radius?
20 foot.
20-foot radius. Nobody.
Do I need to feed him again?
It would be somewhat useful. So like that.
Actually, you know what? Let's change it to right here.
Yeah, you could probably finesse it
Yeah,
to
I
get.
agree. Fuck Lork as well.
And you know what? Yeah, let's change it to
Wow.
right here.
You know what? Actually,
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you know what? No, center it right here.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, no,
center
center
it right there.
Center it right here. Yeah, yeah.
You know what? Center right here.
you know what? I like that, man. That one most of all. Would you
TPK.
mind clicking on it,
TPK.
clicking and
TPK.
revealing the effect of it for me?
Oh,
Is this
yeah.
the one that pulls them in if they fail to save?
It doesn't pull them. They just take 2d6 bludgeon and are now in difficult terrain.
Okay, well, the one that was in the back that was collarbones and has not had its action perishes as it is torn apart and shredded by the blunt force of the wind. Is it half as much on a save? Or is it none on a save? Sorry, I'm
I
slowing
believe
it
it's
down. I
no
really should know
damage.
that spell by now. This is like the third time you've used it.
It's no damage, I don't think.
Okay. The one near Lork is not affected as it buffets the winds. Would you like to do anything with your bonus?
Yes, I would like to Storm Sphere recast for 5d6 lightning on this guy.
Ouch.
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 If this
Owie,
isn't
my
fucking
bones.
dead, I'm actually going to like rage quit right
Shit.
now.
No. Well, it all depends on how much. If he rolls like 2. He kinda rolled like 2.
I don't know why it's only showing up as 5
you get to
before.
re-roll those ones.
What ones?
Oh!
The ones in the 46. Hover over the number.
So you get to roll 2d6 again.
Yeah, it's showing me 4, 4, 4, 4, not any ones.
The other
There's
one.
2 sections of that. You
The
crit.
6.
Wait.
So you know how when you
Is-
crit, you roll the damage twice?
It's 1.
Is Rain bleeding through for anyone else?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's bleeding through.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys.
Since when do you recast on a crit?
You don't recast,
You
you
deal
double
double
You
damage.
re-rolled
damage
2 of the 2 ones.
But you get to re-roll the 2 ones for a completely different reason. That's because of your empowerment. So just roll those 2d6. We'll take the first 2 rolls, 5 and 2. It is, in fact, dead. That is barely enough to push it over. As it crackles into the ground, the energy kind of leaves it, like in a somewhat, not quite twitching pile, as it doesn't have muscles. But as like the lightning pulls it along, as it's magnetized along the ground, it kind of slides along the ground for a little bit until it perishes. Is that all?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Alright. This one goes snippy, snappy, bitty, bitey. It does not.
It does not.
The other one, the snippy, snappy, bitty, bitey, after getting an attack of opportunity from you. Bonk.
Ah, bonk.
30 goes to what else? 30 goes to
30,
46.
46.
It takes a severe amount
Wait,
of
wait, wait,
damage.
wait. No, not Eldritch Smite on top of that.
Please roll. I cannot see the number. My cat is in the way.
52 additional.
Oh, 52 additional? It survives with 1. Oh, wait. Oops. I misspoke. I meant it died by twice overkill. My
How
bad.
come
Common
this guy gets
mistake.
to? How come this guy gets to roll 12d8, dude? What the fuck? I'm just
Could
fucking.
he-
Also, I was doing something at the time, but Retcon Rifter just gives Sternhoff a big thumbs up. And he says, "Nice, Hoff!"
Ah, that made up for all of my shit rolls.
Apparently.
You just killed the guy like 7 times, you know.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should
Or
be.
at least what you think is second time.
Oh yeah, true. More like 8.
Yeah, as Darius lowers his spear into it, just blows its back off with the force, with a purple force energy that almost would, if you look closely, seem like a serpent slithering through its body.
Neat. Doppler.
Alright, I think I'm already in range, so I'll just do it from back here. But if you guys want, like, better healing, Chad, come getting, like... Actually, Chad, do you want... Sorry, Darius, do you want to just, like, run back and, like,
It's not my turn, and I am a melee fighter, and that would, like, put me completely out of the action
Okay.
economy for, like, 2
Cool.
turns.
Alright, well, in that case, you get mediocre healing at
20% HP moment.
fine at 4th level. I'll cast this.
Alright, roll for it.
Nut.
So that's
Alright.
that's 44 plus 5.
Okay, because my modifier is supposed to be 5 for charisma.
Mhm.
Okay. So it's something.
It is something, thank you.
I guess you guys didn't hear this because I accidentally muted, but I was saying, how do we know the goal of this room isn't just to get to the other side?
We don't.
But killing these things makes that goal a lot easier.
Actually, I would like to ask. I've been meaning to ask this for a while. Can I see if the actual like door is just open? If this is just like to scale for the map, like there's just an open space here.
It does cavern inwards like that, but then there is another steel door similar to the one on the previous side,
Okay.
of
So-
which it would be a good thematic time to tell you about how that steel door which Schoenhoff closed begins ooping out a large degree of lava from it, from which Doppler, you better make a move on since it's still your turn, as it very quickly begins to approach you, crackling.
Run!
I hate this.
Speedy time.
Oh.
What would you like to do with your action?
By action, I healed Darius.
Yeah,
That
but you
was
still
your bonus action.
Wasn't
Oh.
that healing your bonus action? Healing word is
What?
a bonus action.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is.
I
Yeah.
don't know fucking actions and shit. Alright, then I'll...
The lava's
Cross-
also still
go.
fastly approaching you.
So... Movement's not the action, right?
No, it is not. Movement is just
No, movement is movement.
But you can dash with your action as well.
Alright, so if
Okay.
you wanted to move
Additional.
60 feet, well, 50 more feet rather than 20 more feet, you could.
Okay, well we'll do that then. Give
Great
me
too.
a second to map things out and figure out where I can aim it. Yeah, we'll move
Yep.
straight down and then over without going by lava and a extra
Sounds
rifter.
good.
Sorry for the clump.
But your model just moved over lava.
Hey, what's up, mate?
Oh god.
Well, you know, some
the,
things.
the dog up top just Will Smith. See one time. It makes itself 10 feet of its movement that it can, which is actually 20 feet of its movement. As it spits out its phlegm.
How many spell slots does this motherfucker?
It's not a spell slot, it's a recharge.
I know.
Okay. But for that matter... Pog.
Okay, game. I know we've had our differences, but I would like to not take more damage, if you would. Well, fuck me, I guess.
Ooh. 5 fire, 12 force.
That is the third 6 I have rolled for these saves specifically.
Lol. Get memed on.
20% HP moment.
It enters your range.
You already used
Excuse me?
your reaction this round,
Doesn't
didn't
he get as many reaction or attacks with it as he wants?
No, it's a reaction.
Oh. Oh no, that's the other half. Okay. It's Sentinel that does it, right?
Nope, that was the dead UA tunnel fighting style.
Oh. Wait, is that not a thing on anything anymore?
Nope.
I thought you
Not
were able
anymore.
to take any amount of action, like reactions to
Nope.
strike with Sentinel or something.
Nope.
Either way, he creates
Sentinel
the,
adds a new attack with your reaction option.
I hate this.
they continue to close you in. Bonk bonk. Lorik.
Okay. Chad, do you think you can last for a bit longer if I fear them instead of lay on handsing you?
Well, if you actually fear them, then yes.
Okay. Dragon Fear time. So that affects...
That one
Yeah.
does hit that one, okay.
It hits everyone except for the really far out skeleton.
Both the dogs whimper. They are scared.
Welcome.
Okay, thank God.
Fuck the dog. What the dog doing?
Also,
Send
I
them
think I'm
to
willing
the
to take a rework on how Frightened works in the future after this fight. I won't do it now because I realize that it's lame, but I'm thinking that for everybody, it's basically a fight or flight thing. Because I think by default, Frightened is really fucking stupid in Raw, the way it works. Because you can still, like, cast spells at them without problems, which I think is dumb.
That's fair. Okay.
Dude, I'm
So, like, in the
bonus
future, you
action.
can basically choose, like, unless you get, like, if you really suck on the thing, you have to flee. But otherwise, you have the option of basically saying, I'm only going to attempt to attack it and kill it, or I am going to run away from it and do nothing else.
They would still get the disadvantage even if you did pick the fight
Well,
option,
I'm
right?
saying, like, no. Like, they have to, like it's, like, you know, fight or flight. Right? Like, they can't attack anything else. They have to attack you. So it's a little bit like a taunt if they do that.
It kind of hurts the utility a bit, but okay.
I mean, it also makes it way fucking better because they can't just, like, attack
We
somebody
can have
else
this
with a
conversation
spell ball.
when.
Yeah. Not a conversation for now, but
Yep.
yeah, Lorik is going to move here,
It
and
attempts to thwack at you. And AC is what?
21.
21. Barely does not connect because of the disadvantage.
Yeet.
Dame Dane.
Shut up, nerd.
And I do not have a bonus action to use at this point, so I am not going to use a bonus action.
Alright. Le Damag. You take 12 fire damage.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Unlucky.
Mr. Vitron.
Darius is going to.
The goblin just looks up at you as it's basically just a, like, head on top of legs.
He sort of looks down at it. I'm gonna make one attack roll against this one right here, next to me.
to me.
You stab through it, and as it is impaled, it just goes flying onto the other side of the room, breaking apart on the floor as
He's
it
then going
crumbles.
to make his way over here and flip his lance around and use the back end of it to try and bonk this man.
Oh, did I never added that one to the turn order. Oops, Lamo. I'll put him there. It does connect. And
Then
it is a arm.
and then front of the lance once more, back over, slashing through.
Sorry, I should have rolled that in private. My bad. For some reason, when I click on GM, sometimes it brings up advanced die roller. It is still just an arm.
Resist death moment,
Resist death moment.
and that's everything. Bonus action, and actually, hold on. Let me just. I hope you wouldn't mind if I just measure something real quick.
As long as it's not one specific thing, sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're
Alright,
good.
mister. How do you feel about 9 fire damage?
I'm fine. We're chilling.
He's chilling, he's vibing. He's a homie.
Baby boy.
Hey, it's 6 more HP than I need.
Stork?
Go, Sloric.
But he said Lorik.
I said
No, I
Stork.
already went.
Oh, well, the ass cut out. Anyways,
Man, this is stupid. Everything's stupid. Fuck the church. Here's 95 reasons why.
Perhaps context clues that he just went would fill in the gap.
can
Or that she just went and Storks immediately afterwards. But
Yeah, go ahead,
nonetheless.
Shrinhawk. Or Slor.
can Slorik do a long jump because he is bouncy and a slime?
He can. In fact, he has a better long jump than normal.
Which is how many feet?
Boing.
It is equal to his strength modifier in which I
Oh,
believe was
fuck.
8, so he can jump 8 tiles if he so chooses. But
8?
it would
Okay,
use
hold up.
his entire movement.
Oh. Okay. New Sloric mechanic just dropped, boys.
Bouncy.
Quote unquote new.
2, 3, 4, 5. So he could
Dive
reach.
bomb.
He could reach
Dive
here
bomb.
at the maximum.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, he could. He'd have to roll for it at that distance, but
It's a 20 or no? Nothing fancy.
it would be whatever his athletics would be, which if we look at what his dexterity was. You know what, we can handle that later. Let's just do it with a +2.
So 20 plus 2?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So
Keep
I'm gonna
rolling.
want you to roll me a d8 3 times. Starting here. Okay, 8
Unlucky.
means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It goes to where Darius is. Then it goes here, then it goes here. Alright, you are a very lucky man. Stork is there. Stork did not go into the lava.
And
Sloric
he's
is safe. The child.
I would have
Child.
murdered you.
At least
spitball
I did this one.
at Skellington.
Spitball. The acid of his spit begins dissolving some of the rock behind it.
Damn.
Is that all?
Never lucky. Yup.
Yeah. No, no! And just begins digging up some more of the ground in front of it. This point,
Wow.
the lava behind begins to expand faster.
Nervous.
You should be.
Sternhoff.
Acolyte, is your turn. You notice that, Shunov, since you're the one who impacts, would you mind giving me an insight real quick? Alright, not only is the lava expanding fast, it's getting faster every time. It's getting faster over time.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm
It is
gonna relay this
Aqua's turn.
information to everybody if possible.
Though, please do so.
Guys, the lava's speeding up.
Oh, piss.
Looks like the only
Okay,
one
so-
that's really concerned about that is you. Get your ass over here.
Hot, 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 hot.
7 HP
In
and a
B4
dreams.
clump.
I'm gonna use a 3rd level healing word on Darius. I said to cast it, it didn't do anything. Okay.
Darius is
I'll
really
just-
being a lightning rod for healing this session.
Because he's a
where's
squishy
normal
lad.
healing word?
True.
Okay.
It's gonna be 3d4 plus your mod.
It's
If
twice
you're
mod
doing it
because
at
of
third
level 5.
Oh, no. Sick.
Sick.
So 5 plus
18.
13. No, wait.
That'll be 5 plus 14 because the extra mod hasn't updated yet.
Oh, neat.
Oh,
19.
additional 1. Pog!
Hey, that one could be the one that matters.
Yes, it could. That's why
And
I'm
then
pogging
I
it.
use my fuck you mace.
Ooh, okay. What direction are you
In
swinging it?
I hit the front. I don't hit Darius though.
Would you like to use the box tool and draw out a box? Because if you recall, it is like that wide.
No, but I don't hit Darius.
So would you
Hey,
like
you would
to
have to
take
move up
another
one more.
step forward?
Yes.
No, it's fine. Hit me. Go ahead. See how that works out for you.
Hit me.
24 hits all of them.
And then it was. I think it does the same damage that it normally does if I just hit something with it. So.
Bonk. Each of them take 12 bludgeoning damage. The one that is basically just an arm, immediately destroyed and pulverized. The other one loses most of its limbs as the bludgeoning shock ripples through it, and multiple of its bones fall off as some of them end up crawling into the lava and some of them just break.
Brutal.
And for everybody else, this is the first time you're seeing Akla use it, as she pulls out the mace that you guys stole from the Dummer encampment and just fucking slams it on the ground, causing a seismic shock. And some of the lava nearby begins to spurt and actually grow bigger as a result of that seismic activity.
I go
I
ahead
was
and
afraid of that.
elbow Doppler and I say, "See, I knew she wouldn't let me down."
Can't do that too many times in here, though.
Yeah.
Not the floor for it, but very impressive.
I think about it and I say, "Hey, that's all nice and all, but don't do it again."
Yeah.
You may not let us down figuratively, but you might let us down literally.
Look, I had to heal you and hit something in the same turn.
Aye,
so-
aye, I'm not. I'm not
Rifter,
saying.
go ahead and think about what you're going to do. I must feed my cat.
Yeah.
Your
I
cat
just
is
fed him.
bad, dude.
No,
Oh,
it was like
hey.
10 minutes ago.
Dude,
Would
it's
you look at that?
it's really funny being in a divinity session with him because it's like, hey, I gotta go feed my cat.
He feeds his
Gotta go
cat
feed
like
my cat.
5 times a day.
Small portion
No,
sizes because
actually,
otherwise
it's
the
because
cat.
our cat has a severe problem with
Mm-hmm.
reflux and will vomit any normal sized meals, so we have to feed it like a grape-sized bit of wet food at a time.
And
Understandable.
It is very sad because we're gonna lose him sometime soon.
Yeah, it's like
You know,
in a week we're gonna have to put him down here.
I'm glad to be able to be spending time with him that I can.
Okay. Rifter is gonna go ahead and take the executive decision to not get killed by lava. And
Yeah.
he's gonna go ahead and go between these two little spaces, jump through, and then go on and say hi to. Oh well, shit. In that case, I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'll just go ahead and do that portion of my move. Get through here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go diagonally across, like tiptoe by the window, past the through the lava, like over it. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash, and I'll just take your normal scenic route
He's really
of
just
right here.
moving. You're just like, I move, I am speed.
I am
Yeah.
speed. Yes, I move over here. And let's go ahead and take another spin on that ring of wild magic.
Oh!
That's an 8. That is.
Did you declare your target beforehand? Because I think you're supposed to declare beforehand.
Oh, that one.
Okay. Because sometimes it can be a good effect. So sometimes
I mean,
you... Yeah.
yeah, I don't think this one's that though.
No, it is not.
That would be Cloud of Daggers.
Ow.
Alright.
So let me go ahead and see what exactly that does real quick, since I am not your.
Very Rifter.
It does actually.
No.
Oh yeah, 60 feet. Cube of Daggers, a creature takes a 4d4 slashing when it enters the spell area for the first time. 5 feet on all sides, so it's just like literally like it would be like this, right? Like an actual 5x5. Yeah, there you go. So yeah,
Sorry, 5
4d.
feet on all sides, you're at.
Yeah. So 4d4, 15 damage.
They do get to make a resave against Dragon Fear though.
Let us find out. Nope. Lamau.
Oh, thank God.
Is that all for the bird?
Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm pretty sure.
Schoenhoff, it's getting fucking hot.
Yeah. It is.
I think
Breathe
next
inside the
turn
fire.
you'll be
Na,
swallowed by
na, na,
lava.
na, 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 na.
It
If
is
you
also
don't
your
move.
turn.
Thank you, Turn Order, for showing me that it is indeed my turn and not Aquila's turn.
Look, is that what you want? For it to all get jumbled up?
Well, it's not jumbled up anymore because now it's showing it's my turn.
Yeah, but now the people who are at the top are at the bottom.
Good.
Good.
You would say that, you switch.
Yeah. Listen. You knew what I was going with there.
All
Listen.
right. All right.
You say switch like that's a bad thing.
It can be a very good thing.
I say it's the best thing
You would
as
say
a
that, you
bisexual,
switch.
polyamorous switch who can never decide on any one thing ever.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Alright.
Arcane
All
gate
right,
80 feet east.
Oh, yeah. Is that just you, or is that for everybody?
That's for anyone who wants to come in.
Okie dokie. Is that where you want the entrance to be?
Nope, I want
Exit?
it right. I want it right here.
One more time? Yeah, it is not moving. There we go. There you go. Is that correct?
Yep,
Alright.
I'm out of there.
There we go.
I'm outie, dude.
Please
Yeah.
move too.
I'm outie, bro.
He's outie.
And then I'm going to use I'll use Quicken Spell to fire off
Right. You already cast a spell as your action though.
Yeah, Quicken Spell changes it to bonus.
Right. That spellcasting rule. So.
Yeah, you still can cast 2 leveled spells. One of them
It's
could
a
be
cantrip.
yeah.
It's a cantrip.
Well, you could also reactivate Storm Sphere.
Oh yeah.
Ah, damn! I was really hoping he'd forget about it.
Get this guy.
Wow.
Get that motherfucker.
Let me check real quick. You can roll if you would like to.
What do you mean if I would like to?
I mean, if you would like to deal damage.
JC believes in a philosophy of, if you actually just want to grieve, you can grieve.
Yeah, if you want, the players are allowed to make their own mistakes.
I just want to kill him.
Then roll damage for
Go,
him.
go ahead and kill him.
That is in fact damage, but it is in fact not murder. He is a lightning gremlin boy.
Really?
So I don't hold on. So I don't know why this isn't set up, but that's supposed to be a 5d6. So I'm just going to tack an extra d6 onto there.
Okay.
Okay, never
Roll,
mind.
tack
Wait.
No. You
Wait,
tack
wait,
another
okay.
d6 onto there. There you go. He takes 5 additional damage. It's still not murdered, but obviously closer because numbers.
That's my turn.
Does it make a Dragon Fear save at all for anything?
Oh, that one was frightened as well?
No, like...
Oh, no. If they don't take damage, they do not get to make a save.
Okay, well then...
One that's within 10 feet of me, no. Its speed is reduced to 0, but it also takes 6 psychic damage at the start of its turn, so it does get to make a save from that.
Okay, so...
Because of Aura of Conquest.
It takes 4 damage?
6.
Oh,
Unless it has
Oh,
resistance.
6, not a d6?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's half my level psychic damage from Aura of Conquest. Let me just link that quick.
gotcha.
Like a G6.
My bad, I just misheard it. And it does literally fucking nothing. Mr. Doppleroni, the man in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to
Run.
Chad with the diagonals up here, and then over to here.
What's the pink spell?
Because if I go through this diagonal,
That's
I don't have to
Arcane
do
Gate.
any like text or
Pink is
anything,
an
right?
arcane gate that you can use to teleport to the location.
I'm aware of that.
I was answering their question.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Can I go through the diagonal without having to
Yes,
roll
you
anything?
can.
Okay,
I'm
great.
gonna be fine. Well, I think if you want to move yourself to safety.
Well,
you don't
I was
use
gonna
it.
dash back and get out.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna heal you,
Worst
dash, and
case-
leave.
I was gonna say, worst case scenario, I can just toss like 30 points of lay on hands at him.
Yeah, this is like kind of the most productive thing I can do, though. We can save your lay on hands for something else if you want. So
It's
I'll
like
just
the one thing it's there for.
okay. I won't heal him then. I'll go through the gate and
I
wait here.
appreciate the concern.
Darius!
All right, sounds good. So I'll wait over here and just hold on spell slots and say, "What are on you guys now?"
Sick.
JC, you know the meme of where it's like, dude, fucking get this guy. It's just, dude, fucking heal this guy.
Sam. Hound does the enthralling and, if I'm being honest, very PRE sports move of doing literally nothing.
No, it should take. No, it starts its turn in the cloud of daggers. It should take 44 and then make a save for its fear, so that it has potential to make a turn.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
it has a potential to take a turn anyway, because it's on my Aura of Conquest.
And
Not for another 6 levels.
Alright, it takes the 10 and... Da-da-da-da-da. The save is lower than... What's the save?
17.
DC 16.
16, my bad.
16.
Yeah, I only have 18 charisma because I'm...
a strengthy boy.
I have not actually raised my strength at all.
Little bitch, get back here.
And, a bitty bitey.
Oh, it bites me?
Yeah, it does not bite you.
Okay. I just kind of duck and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stab you.
No. And it kind of tries to push its way past Thoric. Would you mind making me a D20 plus 3 for me, Struenhoff?
Repeat that.
D20 plus 3. Okay. Nope. Lamau. It pushes its way past Strunhoff, or past Slorik, and begins and puts like lava underneath the gate.
No! Reroll.
Get fucked.
Reroll which one?
It crit, dude.
The 20.
Oh.
I can beat him. I cannot
You
beat him.
can beat him.
Wait!
Wait. I can react to the Bardic Inspiration.
No.
Right?
That's a
already-
good
I've-
result.
That's a good result.
I've already beat him 3 times over.
Slorik stands his ground.
I guess I'm lagging.
Slorik stands his fucking ground, and as the gremlin attempts to push past, it looks like it's just starting to walk through him, but Slorik stands resolute. Like, just squats down to the ground and expunges him backwards, pushing him back into the field of the storm.
Resolute. Demacia.
Lork.
Okay. Can't really get close enough to actually.
Save them for later. I'm
Actually,
good.
no. Okay. Yeah. In that case, let me just move Slork so I can actually move this, the Lorik token. He's going to move up, and he's going to do this double attack against the Hellhound.
But why? Okay.
Because
You slap it.
I assume only the second hits.
It has been slopped.
And then he's going to move through the arcane gate.
As you pull your sword back from the time you swipe and like move towards the gate, it kind of flings a little bit of fire along the side of your leg, warming your armor slightly.
And also gets to make another save against Dragon Fear.
That it does. You know what? It takes an opportunity attack.
Understandable.
It does not connect.
I can do it. I have exactly enough movement. Okay, that's fine.
Oh yeah, because technically the yeah, you do barely get to make it in.
No, I'm doing something different. So I'm
I'm talking about yeah, do keep in mind that moving through allies is rough terrain.
Can I not
Oh,
move
right,
diagonally?
Slork is
He's
supposed to be-
diagonaling just not oh, he's right there. Okay.
I had to move him so I could actually access my token.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. My entire plan is foiled. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
No. You in! And it attempts to shove Rifter. Rifter
This
would,
motherfucker.
don't roll shit.
Oh.
What is he rolling?
I was prepared to go full
Strength.
cover.
He's rolling
Okay.
a strength.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said don't roll shit.
No, yeah, don't roll like shit.
Oh,
Is it a
okay.
saving throw or an ability check?
Strength saving though.
Cover.
Do I have... Oh, okay. Let's go. He's
I haven't
gonna
used
hit
any
me.
today,
not
so-
a 1. 5% to be fucked.
Okay.
You are not Rifter.
Wait,
Cover.
he just
He
said cover.
Oh, got it. I mean, it's not in tech, but okay.
Attack or saving throw, that does not include me.
Alright.
He's got you there.
How do we handle this? Lorik, I guess you feel as you kind of get pushed towards Strunhoff a little bit, and Strunhoff you see is like Lorik kind of ends up moving into you in a very weird way.
And then the image that actually does the covering kind of dissipates a little bit. After
Thanks,
a
Mike.
little...
Mr. Dursh.
Verse. So Darius is going to make his way into the arcane gate. We already measured the feet, so we don't have to worry about it. And then the last 5 feet to move up here and say "screw you" to the dog with his triple attack.
Wah. Hit. Hit.
I can add that up for you.
Hit. All 3.
I can add that up for you.
Ooh, it's gonna be close.
71.
Okay, it
Is
is
it though?
enough. It is overkilled by 2.
Pog?
Yes.
Wait a
So
minute, they have
yes.
69 health?
Well, that one had 69 health at that time after the previous damage.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
based. Bump. Slork. Golden.
Up.
It's Slork's turn. Unless you have another excuse this time that's not its name sounds similar or its icon is at the top.
Lorik like Slork. That's all.
Lorik like other Lorik.
Bit attack. This guy. Wait,
What guy?
this guy.
Okay. Slorik is doing well.
Epic.
Roll the damage.
So I believe I haven't changed it yet. I believe it's 5d4 because of
He is 4th level, yes.
yeah. So 5d4. And then it's half that.
Mm-hmm.
So up or down rounded.
Up.
So
Always round up unless the feature says otherwise.
Yeah.
7.
As he spits into it, it kind of burns through its sternum as it is now 2 arms.
That's a cute image, Darius.
But still alive.
But still alive. Well, as alive as these skeleton boys are.
Okay. I'm gonna have him chill out until everyone gets to the other side.
Okay, I hope you do not make a grave mistake.
You are playing with the child's life.
Alright, Akla, go ahead and give us your move. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun,
I
da-dun.
shoot this guy in the face with a crossbow. Jesus Christ, I have too many tabs open.
I didn't know I was in this anime.
The lava is at this point rushing like a wave. It will engulf the room in 2 turns.
Lava wave, Pog.
Okay. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit. 5 piercing damage is mostly insignificant. As
Okay.
You blast through it. You and the
Good.
boy go vroom, vroom, through the portal. The door is in front of you and still very much closed.
Hey Rifter, do you have a lock-picking kit?
I do.
Can you try it?
Can you kill the fuck, please? I point to the skeleton who I am like fighting.
Working on it.
I don't have a bonus. I can have he hit his force thing at this guy.
Please do so. Oh, for a second I thought that was damage and I was like, woo! No, it does not connect.
Well, JC, I didn't bring this up last time because my turn had already ended, but it says my spell attack modifier to hit.
Right.
So,
That goes up to a 14 then.
yeah.
Oh, because you still have 4 in the mod rather than 5? Got it. You should probably go in and change that modifier. Go ahead. Slap his ass. Oh my god, perfect lethal. Woo!
Let's go.
He is a murderer. I told you.
As it just shoots this, like, as a small, like, spherical blob of just energy goes in, and just kind of, upon contact, the thing just disintegrates straight to the ground.
I just look at the, like, I'm assuming, like, ash in front of me. I just look over at he and I say, well done, little bird.
Calling it ash would be a little bit generous at this point.
Oh, the remains.
Yeah.
Remains. Yeah.
Italicized, bolded, and underlined.
Hey, Rifter, it's your turn.
Oh, wow, look at that. Hey, I'm going to go over and do a lock picking. Oh,
Okay.
shit. Ignore that.
Lore-
That's not supposed.
That's not safe for work.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk over there. Oh, or actually, I don't know where. I'm over here. I do lockpick. Let me go ahead and hit you with that young law thieves Tulios.
All right.
I have reliable
You
talent,
will
so
have
that.
it open on your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was my turn.
No, like on your turn, like your next turn.
Your next turn.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I'm just like
you
working.
Don't just like you're not just like zero. You don't just like tap the door and you're like boom.
I know enough to know how long it'll take me. Gotcha. I'm just like working on it. And I'm like, hey, yo, try not to die a horrible screaming death while I'm working on this, by the way.
Hey, oh, the pizza here. Hey. Hoff.
Yeah, I'm answering. Never mind. Okay. Okay.
A boy burrows out from the ceiling.
I drop kick him.
Oh, go for it. Please move and make a melee attack.
Do you have the strength to drop kick anything? You are an old man.
Anyone can drop kick something. It's just a matter of how good they are at it.
What the dog doing?
Crimes.
I drop kick him with a shocking grasp.
I like this. You channel the electric energy into your feet and attempt to, like, just absolutely. Okay, roll damage.
And then that's an extra D8 because I am bad and have not added that yet.
Okay. That's some.
It's already 3d8.
Should it be 48 at this point? Yeah, he's.
Oh
11th
yes,
level.
I am
Yeah.
sorry about that. I am terribly sorry.
You like kick his ass, and he goes not quite flying, but he gets pushed back as you do the sick ass lightning kick. He's a little bit stunned at the action, and everybody thinks you're super fucking cool because you are. What would you like to do with your bonus action?
Oh, fucking taunt him with slurs.
Which
No, I'm
one
kidding. No, I'm kidding.
specifically?
Can I use my bonus action to move away?
You do not have the. You are not a rogue, so you cannot.
You've
Oh,
got
why
a
not?
lightning orb still out.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that thing is still out. Fuck this guy in particular.
I'll be
Roll
muted.
the attack.
No.
He is fucking deado. You zap him, and the bone, like most of the bones, just break. But one of the bones just goes flying over and kind of shoots between you and he, as like the tibia just goes flying.
By the way, this guy takes an additional 5 damage from this that I never get to use because I'm not a melee caster.
Oh, sick. You know what? True. He does take that additional damage. That's kind of sick.
That was
The
a
party
cantrip,
has
not a
never
personal
seen
or
this, by the
higher.
way. The party has literally never seen this, by the way.
Yes, shocking. Whatever. I don't care. It's too cool.
Okay, that's fair.
It's the handle.
My turn's over.
Yeah. Like, it's literally the first time he's done it in the campaign. I'm willing to give him a little leeway on it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Hound
Be in melee range.
Hound does not travel like that because it cannot travel like that far. Whatcha? And this is an important time. Oh boy. So it will take its final 2 feet, and it will breathe on. Does it reach Rifter? I hope it doesn't. Okay, whew! It does not reach Rifter, but it hits basically fucking everybody else except Struenhoff.
Damn.
God, if he was one turn closer, or if that storm was placed a little bit higher, he would have been able to hit Rifter, and that would have been bad.
Trying to work over here.
Lorik takes half.
I'm
You are
navigating
not
my.
in it. But you save nonetheless. You save.
The first time I've
Doppler,
saved.
you must save.
Dex save, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't forget to add aura protection.
I will because I never got that working. My bad.
No worries.
+4.
Ouch.
Haha.
Unlucky.
Biffed it.
You take 10 damage. Everybody else takes 5.
Cool.
And then the
And odd
dog.
how little.
The dog.
Wait,
Dog just
wait.
pants a little bit because it's heated.
Would you count these breath weapons as magical effects? I don't think so.
I would not know. This is very much a physical, like it's drawing out the magma from the ground itself and then just spitting it
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I haven't been biffing myself by not giving myself advantage on it.
No, you have not.
In
I
awe
would-
at the sheer size of
like-
Lorik's health bar.
That's like your basically only defensive feature. I wouldn't gimp here with that.
Mhm.
He goes, yeah, and just moves away from Schoenhoff. Doppler, it's your go.
Darius, you still feeling good about that healing? You interested yet?
If you have excess energy, then sure, but I doubt that this one's going to be able to take me out.
Not so worried about this one as the next one. What happens in the next room?
It's up to you, I suppose.
Save your magics. I can heal him after we're out of this.
Alright, then I suppose we're just waiting on Rifter. So,
Hey,
I'll-
it sure would be easier to work if we were all talking.
I'll shoot the doggy with the crossbow.
Wow,
What the dog doing?
what a dickhead doing.
Here, unclick your bless for your attack.
I don't know how to do that.
You click
under
the check
your-
mark.
Under your where you're clicking it, there should be a little thing called global attack modifier, and bless should have a little blue check next to it. Unclick that.
I never got it set up correctly, I think.
You're
Oh,
still
got it.
muted,
Got
so-
it. See it.
Oh, okay. It's
There.
either under attacks and spellcasting. Okay.
There's
mean-
no bless.
Fantastic. You shoot it.
Cool.
It
Take-
gets shot.
You shoot the bolt as the bolt barely snaps a little bit of one of its bones.
Good. Snap some bones. Right.
Continuing to use piercing damage against skeletons.
I was
Lord,
shooting the dog.
The dog.
The
The
dog
dog.
doing. The dog does not have any bones to break, and instead it slices through a little bit near its face.
Okay.
As Lord
Continuing on.
approaches, it looks at you and whimpers.
I'm sorry, little one.
Bonk. Bonk.
Oh! Jesus. We
We
could
are,
have tried to
allowed-
dock it.
we are allowed to roll damage on the second one first if you would like.
Okay, I'm not going to bother smiting because, spell slots are a precious resource.
Burn your third level spell slot.
No,
Send it to the afterlife.
Okay.
I am already sending it to the Shadow Realm.
Just don't roll super low. Alright, how would you like to do it?
Yeah.
Lorik kind of does a upward slice, kind of forcing it back a bit, and then brings it around to a cross slice, and the lava dog is just in two pieces.
So, you start off by just almost dragging your sword along the ground as you're just going for an absolutely brutal uppercut. As you slice it and it begins to split in two halves, then you swing around and slice it the other direction, and that kind of separates it into almost four parts as it begins to fall back and just falls into the lava, dispersing evenly as all of the parts that were on its inside are now on the top.
How's the door looking?
Almost got it.
And Lorik proceeds to move back to the door.
Mr.
I-
Darius.
Can do this.
Darius is going to adjust his lance, point it at this, and shoot one of his Eldritch Blast bolts at the arm. Because if I recall correctly, that is
Yes.
just an arm.
It is. I think that one was technically two arms, but go nonetheless.
I'm pretty sure it resisted death like twice on me.
I'm pretty sure that's the other one that fucking died.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay.
Spirit Shroud should not be on because
That's
so it's
still
just.
technically enough. Alright, murdered.
And then the other 2 bolts move up to the other skeleton.
Ouch. That one hurts it, the other one leaves it not dead.
Unlucky.
Life Drinker is not supposed to be on, right?
Is it not? No, it's not. That's my bad.
So, wait. How much damage is it actually doing?
412.
412. Okay. Doesn't change the outcome.
14. Sorry, no, not 412. 414. So it's total total 14. I kept trying to not say
Yep.
the first 4.
It's only 4, 14.
Four.
Sloric,
Fuck.
which is Golden Sloric.
He's getting the fuck out of there, dude.
Gloop, gloop, gloop.
He's going through the portal.
He kind of wiggles very quickly as he flees the location.
Oh, I missed that.
And,
That's how you all got here so quickly.
He's just gonna chill with the boys.
I like how Rifter is just sitting there. He's like, I dash. I use like 90 feet of movement to get there. And then the very next turn, he sees other people and he doesn't think anything weird about it.
Well, no, that's why I thought it was weird. I'm like, they must have done something, but I didn't realize what the purple thing was, or the pink thing. I was like, what the fuck? How?
Wow, what's this swirling portal looking thing?
You're so stupid he doesn't even see magic.
I don't see color, just like I don't see magic. Oh my god!
Oh, Jesus.
Guess I'll deactivate that arcane rift.
Yeah, a little bit of it
before-
begins to flow through. I'm very
before
glad you caught that.
anybody goes through it by accident.
A little bit of lava kind of spits through and gets very close to Doppler before he's able to like kind of jump backwards, just barely avoiding it as it kind of crashes onto the ground in front of him.
Silly Man's gone.
You just see as like Rifter's working on this, like, okay, left, right, turn, counterclockwise, over here, and then it's like a bomb, like diffusal, like he's like sweating, he's like left wire, cut the
Keep
green
talking
wire.
and nobody gets drowned in lava.
Yeah. You just see him panicking until I'm assuming, because you know Aquila can just skip her turn. I get it open, and I'm just like, voila!
Actually, you fail. The party dies. Continue onwards.
Understandable. Have a
I'm
nice
a
day.
cruel DM, and I'm done. I'm fucking done with this party. You guys keep coming up with solutions like portaling past it. Like, what the fuck is that shit? It's almost as if that's what it's fucking designed to do. I'm pissed.
Wizards always win.
How dare you bring toolbox answers to my toolbox design?
And as I get it open, I just pat myself on the back, and I'm just like, Rifter, there is no house you cannot break and enter into.
I like as Rifter was saying that, Lord has already scooped him up underarm and is moving through the door.
Oh!
We run.
You run very quickly.
We run.
The lava of the door, as it crashes into the door, as it spills through some of the cracks to follow you, it comes through at another starting slow rate before it starts to come out faster and faster, before some of the earth of itself in the walls to either side kind of crushes in and stops it, as like dirt and stone fills the path, stopping its continued following.
Huh, I guess it really was just get to the other side.
I was too close for comfort.
The area in front of you has, for the first time you've seen down here, a little bit of almost moss growing on either side.
Oh no!
Huh?
Rifter
What?
isn't excited. He sees moss. He knows that the last room we were in, it was fire, and now he's scared because moss equals plants, and plants scary.
Yeah, he's scared of moss.
There's a wooden door, which upon opening reveals a open grassy field.
Trust none of this.
There is this sort of like elbows on his knees, like,
Hey,
and then he sort of like corrects his posture, stands up straight, like adjusts his clothing to be more, brushes his shoulders up, and says, "Hopefully this room is not as brash as the last."
Agreed.
I certainly
That
hope
would
not.
be nice.
The genie calls out to you. This
Oh,
room it has a light blue sky, like actually a genuine sky, like there's clouds traveling through it and everything. There's two trees, each of which are rather well maintained in a nice open lush full grassy field with a small, somewhat amber-esque amber amethyst throne from which he sits.
Well, you've already done us a kinder service by speaking to us than the previous.
He tends to be the second least hospitable. Quite frankly, not very many of us get along with him.
Oh my, second.
I can see why.
He's not very social, but at least he's not actively malicious.
I
You
don't
call
know,
that
mate.
not malicious.
Yeah.
It's a state
Well,
of
mate.
apathy, if nothing else. That's neither
Last.
here nor there. I trust that it's been at least a little bit difficult given your state, he says, specifically looking at Darius.
It was close at times, but I never I didn't seem to have any problems romancing the floor.
The mask kind of somewhat creepily changes into a little bit of smile as he laughs. Well, I want nothing more than to give you a little bit of safe passage to the next area and a room to rest should you need it, and if you'd be so obliged to hear a little bit of story and make some ourselves.
Sounds like a. And he sort of looks back at the door that that almost drowned them in lava. A wonderful idea.
I prefer it to what we just did.
A story and some time to rest would do us all well, I think.
Indeed, not many actually make it this far. You're only the third that I've ever gotten to say hello to, so I'd much hate to take you out.
How many groups have arrived here?
Well, like I just said, you're
Well,
the third
not-
I've seen.
I wasn't sure if you all shared that information with each other.
He kind of bobs his head back and forth a little bit. In case you haven't noticed, only one of them up front is particularly sociable.
It was quite interesting figuring out a strategy for the game he had come up with, and
Oh.
a nice break from just raw hitting things.
I'd love to
Hi.
hear a little bit of it. Is he still
Very-
on with that simple 9-piece game, or has he moved on to better things?
9-piece. We were set ourselves in formations across a impassable wall, or a wall we could not see through, and had to guess, throw spaces where an enemy might be. Try and knock them out before they knocked us out.
He's gotten a little more violent. I can't blame him.
Perhaps a little bit, but again, it was very docile compared to hello. Now die.
It's better than knots and crosses, though. Which, is mathematically guaranteed for the winner to win. So,
It is true. A winner always does win.
no, for the first person who moves to win. I apologize for my misspeak.
Or at least guarantee a draw.
Yeah, or at least guarantee a draw.
Oops.
Well, then I didn't expect Marlowe to be one to start speaking. He must be softening up.
It's better than burning to death.
I I suppose. But please, and he kind of steps off from his little bit of a throne and just sits down on the grass, arms back, supporting him. Just tell me, what's it like out there?
Define out there.
As much as the powers I have, I'm rarely ever able to use them in any non-material ways unless I'm asked to. So as
Well,
much
if
as
you
I
would,
could see anywhere in all the realms that I could, I can't unless I'm asked to.
well, if you might grant me a free wish, I could help you with that.
As kind as I am, I'd be willing to help you out when we're done, but if I did, they'd kick me out, so
Even if the wish had nothing to do with the trials, even if it was just to help you see the outside world.
indeed.
Unfortunate. Well,
Sometimes it's cruel, but it's better than being on your own.
that's fair. Well, when this is all done and over, we've got a deal. But
Where are you most interested in seeing, do you think?
Where is there? Of the last groups, one of them only one person came through, and he wasn't particularly in a mood to talk. He just, well, he wanted to kill me, which I can't blame him, and I let him go on his way. The previous one, though, they told me about a land where it was just filled with marble columns and great oceans. You have anything like that?
well, our land supposedly, from the maps that I've seen, is a large island. To the east, we have the Perun Empire, and he sort of draws a very crude map of like the shape of
Hey,
the thing
Rifter,
in the
get
dirt.
over here.
And
Get over here.
I already am like approaching, like drawing out a proper map, and I place it down, and I just
He
kind of like
nods.
overlay it over Darius. Just like
Darius nods his head. Thank you, Rifter.
I nod, and I say, "Anything for a friend."
So then he points to the drawn map. To the east, we have the Perun Empires. To the northwest, we have the Savage Kingdoms, and to the south west, we have the Savage Lands, or the Wilderlands.
Wilderlands.
Which one was it? That's what it is. I've never been there much myself, and only heard stories of the wilds there. But I'm from, and he points to the northwest corner, the Savage Kingdoms, around right here, and he points at the small peninsula where he's from. JC, you know where that is? Around just north, there's an enormous desert that spans most of the kingdoms that proves hard to travel for those who live around it. And in the empire, there's two major sections: the northeast and the southeast. And I was
Would you
operating
mind
in.
giving me a perception real quick?
Yes,
Don't like
He
that.
minds. He does
I
not
was
roll.
I was pacing around, so
Okay.
Darius is pretty absorbed in his explanations.
So it would seem.
Could I make a perception check?
If you would like to. May
Okay,
I
cool.
ask what Rifter is attempting to observe?
I'm trying to observe if we're going to be murdered. If anything bad is happening, or if anything's materializing, because what
Okay.
Rifter actually thinks is probably happening is that the what he's making, like what Darius's map is making, is becoming more and more detailed, or somewhere somewhere around the area, or at least that's what I think. I didn't do that with advantage, did I? Okay.
There's absolutely nothing changing in the nearby area other than the leaves, like, gently, very, very gently swaying in a somewhat impossible wind.
Well, Rifter can trust this guy for now.
So what are you doing, Thork?
Spent 2 hit dice, regained Channel Divinity, spent it on Harness Divine Power to get a level 2 slot back.
Alright. Trading 2 hit points for for a level 2 slot.
Oh, no, not 2 hit dice. I spent the hit dice on healing. I then got my Channel Divinity back from the short rest,
Oh,
and
okay,
then
they're two
immediately
different
spent
things.
that.
Okay, I thought you were using your hit
Yep.
dice to retain. My bad, my bad.
Oh, no.
He kind of snaps out of your thing for a moment. Oh, sorry. And he blinks his eyes a little bit. I am terribly rude. My name is Oda. I'm sorry for not introducing myself properly.
No harm at all. We didn't introduce ourselves either. I'm Darius.
A pleasure.
A pleasure as well.
DM question: what does his voice sound like?
It sounds like what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's no.
So
Okay.
it's like
I
it's a very slightly slower version of my voice with a little bit more of a very slight twang on it.
okay.
Lorik hesitates for a moment before introducing himself, then kind of quietly says, I'm Lorik. Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Rifter approaches him, holds out his hand with a shit-eating grin. He just says, "Oda."
And as he shakes your hand, you feel ever so slightly a little bit dizzy in your head, and he says in a voice that you've never heard before, Rifter.
Oh. I just smile. I just say, "Well played."
You may call me Akala. Nice to meet you.
A pleasure.
I'm Struenhoff, and this is my slime, Slorik.
Cute little fellow, isn't he?
Yes, he's been quite helpful to us.
I'm Doppler.
Fantastic. You are welcome to stay here as long as you like. I can't necessarily help you for much more than an hour or two, given that time's a little different, but I will do what I can. You could stay here for days, but don't think it would be as helpful. If you want, and this is entirely your choice, no stakes at all, or here's a game that I've been thinking about putting up, but it's not like it's a game you can lose or anything. Do they have theater in Perun?
Fine. They did.
Yes.
Then a little bit of just a game of theater. If
I would be up for it,
if that
but
would
it's
make you uncomfortable, I'd be more than willing to just share stories.
I think for now stories would be great, but we could always transition into it once we've gotten to know each other better.
I'm easy for whatever.
Alright.
So, at that, then he just kind of looks at Junhoff. So tell us, brave leader, what all is your story?
Leader. Wow.
Nuri sort of looks back and then looks at him and looks back and sort of like to himself, leader.
I am flattered that you would address me as the leader, but I would dare say our group most of the time has no such leader. We act more as a group or a council, if you will.
The council has spoken.
I point over to Slork and I just say, "I always thought he was the leader."
No, Flork is the glorious leader.
Oh, true.
He is the one who will consume the world.
No,
Indeed.
the God King.
Ah, yes, the God Emperor.
But if I suppose you leave it up to me, I assume no one here is against taking a short break.
As you say that, Lorik has already started kind of attending to the various scrapes he's gotten.
Darius has leaned back in the grass and is sort of like hands next to his head, just sort of like recuperating.
Is there anything I could do to make it more comfortable?
Maybe a few
I
stories.
don't know, maybe a
you-
nice blanket to lounge on.
The grass underneath you kind of weaves itself into a like gentle green rug.
Soft. Thank you very much.
Of course. I can understand the other's volition, but I can't say I agree with it. I think visitors are a thing to be cherished.
You say you understand it, but why do you understand it? What is the motivation behind the malintent?
Let's just say that there's a great deal of distrust when there's a power difference between people. They don't they don't normally think people like you have good intentions when you come here.
I wouldn't. I honestly don't blame them either.
But I'm always willing to hear people's stories, and it's almost always true that they'll try to wish for something that is right. It's worked all the time so far, and I'm sure it'll work here.
Perhaps. Do you have a certain level of control over this realm, correct?
As much as it could be.
So, do you know about me at all?
If you would like me to. If it is such a thing you will invite.
For now, could you potentially block off this room from outside eyes or ears?
You feel a little bit dizzy for a moment. And not only literally do the doors on either side close, but also the like wind stops blowing.
All right, I think it's all right if you know now. I frequently don't even trust my own intentions when he is watching over my shoulder.
I would understand.
Do you think you could convene with the others should we succeed in this, that we stage something that might perhaps, if I have access to a wish, I fear that he might intervene and attempt to fork it down a specific path, abuse the wish, abuse and perhaps confirm your siblings. Is it correct to say suspicion?
Siblings is a fair statement. We're a little bit. We used to be one person, but that was a long time ago.
Let's say,
Back then, there were very few
Oh
things we
my.
couldn't do. Helping and hurting gods was certainly one of them.
that's an interesting thought. Well,
If that is what you wish, there's very little that would be able to stop it.
but that's the problem. I don't know if using that as my wish would really grant me anything further. But there's also the problem that I don't know if I do get granted a wish, if I could even use it because of him.
He kinda looks to everybody else other than Darius, specifically Rifter, Struenhof, and Doppler. If you do end up defeating my next brother, how are you going to know what to do? What are you going to choose to wish for? See that
Do we
not
each get
all,
one, or is it one for all of us?
unless something has changed, you get one.
Again, is that for the group, or is that for...
Group. It's one, it seems.
Okay.
Well,
Ah, boo.
I think it's best then if I don't participate in that ritual then. Perhaps when the time comes, I might come back to the room and
I think the
if
each
you
of
might
you should
permit.
not sell yourselves short. While they might not be so willing to accept delay, you have all the time you need here to come to a conclusion.
You see Rifter kind of just like stroking the bottom half of his chin like he has a beard, only it's feathers, and he's just like, he's pondering. And then he says, "Well, so my original idea involved a lot more bloodshed and people dead, but I don't think we want to do that right now. So I think
I
what
would
we should do
say.
is help out our very good friend." I point to Darius.
I think that I have a good idea of how to phrase something.
No shade on Darius, but he is just one person. Can we look bigger?
I
agree
mean,
with
it would
Dublin.
also help the entire UNC people, and also rid an evil from the world.
Oh, right. Yeah, we aim that big.
Specifically, it would.
I'm here for that.
Do you have that much power?
I was about to, yeah. I pat Doppler on the back and I say, "I admire your noble intent, but I worry that if we make something too large, it will fall colossally."
Well, I was thinking the plague.
If not kill him, then at the very least keep him occupied for as long as you would need.
Or
Will that be?
even to be more specific,
An ally in
Grant-
the fight, perhaps? Okay,
If
continue. I
we
apologize.
didn't manage to kill him, which I would be doubtful of, we've killed gods before. And you were to arrive, I would be doubtful if, given how his presence filled this room previously, if we would not still be fighting him.
and if that fails, would you? Is it within your capability to grant someone sole ownership of their soul and their magics?
Easily. Without a doubt.
Could be severed from him, but that wouldn't change the fact that he still pulls the strings of everything else around me. He may not have influence over my body and my actions, but that does not mean he does not pull influence over others.
Well, can't we aim at him, get him out of the picture, huh? Like, instead of aiming at you to protect you, aim at him and get him out of everyone, right?
That's the idea, but the backup plan for if it's not possible to kill him. And as I don't want to underestimate you, but I also don't want to underestimate him. He's, as far as I know, he's just existed for as long as I don't know. I don't know.
He's
if I
a
could.
god. It was never going to be easy.
I
figure this might be our best shot, but even then, I don't want to completely disregard each of your wishes. This is unfair for me to take precedent over it all.
Rifter kind of shrugs and he says, "Well, when we were just doing our own bits, I was kind of thinking that I would do, my thing." And I just kind of hold up a piece of paper that just says "Kill the Volstroms." But I just throw it away. Just toss it behind my back. Since, we're sharing and all that, I figured we might as well do something that benefits the group.
I was just going to wish for information, and frankly, I'm sure that if I'm dedicated enough, I can find that information on my own.
But if you were to have that now, you could put that time elsewhere.
The information honestly doesn't.
And frankly, the information doesn't matter for what I intend to do with it. I don't need to know how long my clan's been like this in order to fix it.
By the way, I think I got it all figured out. And Rifter just kind of gives you a shit-eating grin. So, Galtor has been working on this little thing where he thinks he's going to trick a djinn to give him a wish. He's an idiot. But I know it'll work. In a way that I would not perceive as a negative backlash against me. I wish for, and then Rifter kind of holds out his arms and he says, fill in the blank.
It has potential.
Perhaps, but frankly, if this one, and he gestures over, has any influence over the wish, I doubt we need to worry about our semantics too much.
You're right, but...
Or the second youngest, he seemed mostly benevolent.
I imagine it's probably like a joint work between all of them. You know, a collaboration.
There's no detriment to having that phrase in there.
Perhaps it would be best to work out the phrasing here and now.
Aye.
So that we don't get sidetracked by the pressure of the wish being in front of us.
I'm just gonna be real. I think I got it all figured out.
Would you like to write it down so that I can say it, so that you can say it smoothly?
I go ahead and I begin to write down what I would wish for in this circumstance.
He do be kinda writing though.
And only.
While he writes that, I think I may have an idea.
Odin turns his head towards you.
With the prelude that Rifter has so kindly given us, following that, to rid Nidhogg's influence from the Yuan-Ti people, and in so doing, grant this one, he gestures to Darius, sole ownership of his soul and magic.
Grant each Yuan-Ti sole ownership of their soul and their magics.
This is true. Aye.
I must warn you that most wishes do not have their consequences in a lack of warning, but in a lack of understanding of consequence.
I may be tethered to
Yeah.
Nidhogg, but the majority of Yuan-Ti are tied to Seth.
I go ahead and in the D&D chat, I just hand this to Darius.
What else is Nidhogg the god of?
He's the devourer of dreams.
Like, is there literally anything else that's under his domain that would cause negative consequences should he be destroyed?
Probably, but I think that it's ultimately best that we try to lowbar this one.
Frankly, I don't think our mortal understanding of Nidhogg could ever truly encompass all of its side effects of ridding him of the mortal plane, be it positive or negative.
Yeah,
But-
snakes are confusing.
But removing his grasp over mortal souls would drastically reduce his power.
Alright. 2 birds, 1 stone.
But the problem that I see with Rifter's phrasing is that it would wipe those magics from the world, essentially, like the ones that Darius wields.
If I'm free of Nidhogg, I don't care about my magic.
I think that's a price I'm willing to pay, mate.
It would be a nice benefit to be able to still cast, but should I be freed of him, I don't know if there's really any reason for me to stay here. I could move back to Korheim and return to work with Jake. Devote more of my time to financially supporting perhaps you.
Aw. And you could also learn how to fight without cheating.
Perhaps. I still do have my skill with the lance. It just won't have the extra oomph behind it from my magic.
Could also learn average normal human everyday magic from studying.
Perhaps, but I don't know if I'd understand the way to muster it. It's always come incredibly naturally in a way that I wouldn't even know how to input effort for it.
That's fair.
Oh, Darius.
Just
That
a little
might
bit of
make
world
two of
building in
us.
case you did forget. Like 90% of people, like,
You vote there.
sorry.
This is more of a Darius doesn't believe he can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I know that he probably could if you tried, but
Sorry for
Well-
interrupting you, Schoenhoff. That's my bad. Please go ahead. I'm so sorry.
well, Darius, I say. That would make two of us.
I suppose you're right.
Well, I suppose in the absolute worst case scenario, I could try to teach you some of how I wield magics.
With my current relationship with power structures, I don't know if I could devote an oath to anything right now.
Not even an oath, it's... The oath is just a tool for focusing the will.
Aye, but it's still a power structure that I have to abide by.
Rifter
That
just
is a
pulls
fair
out.
point.
I'd like to finally be free for once.
Rifter just pulls out his ring and he says, "Why be smart? Why even try when you could buy it?"
Anyway, everyone should tend to their wounds.
Aye.
How long do we intend to stay here? And he sort of looks around the room.
Not much longer.
You could stay as long as you were wishful. Time past the 1 hour or two that I'd... Beyond the few hours that I can muster, time will not continue except for us.
Well then,
You could spend years here and be just as young.
Aye. Well, if we're done with the conversation, we should probably lift the curtains. The last time I was out of his contact for too long, he came to me. So,
I don't suppose he would be too happy now. May I?
aye, no more on this subject, all of you.
The wind starts back up, starting off with actually a rather heavy gust that kind of pushes a lot of people over semi-sideways. Not quite like toppling, but just like actually having to lean into it before it returns to a normal wind speed.
And once again, I feel your eyes on the back of me.
well, shall we continue onward? By the sound of it, that's our last trial ahead of us.
Yeah, let's stab a
He
bloke.
does look at Lork a little bit. Are you disdained from the thought of my game based on that of my sibling?
No, I just...
Orc, we do have the freedom to stay here for longer.
Aye.
Why not let our casters rest?
Aye.
Give you a chance to truly recuperate. I know that you have made yourself seem like you have, but I know you're still missing energy. You're still tired.
Although out of character, we actually can't get a long rest here, so the casters, aside from Darius and to a lesser extent Lork, can't
Can't
actually
we?
recuperate.
Didn't he say we could stay here for up to a couple of days?
Yes,
But time wouldn't pass after that first few hours.
Oh, we can stay here for a couple of days.
You could stay here for years
What?
even, but you'd only get a short rest. Like
Ah.
actual time would only be passing a little bit.
Hey guys, I got a lot to do tomorrow. I'm really sorry, but it's getting super late. I gotta call it here.
Yep.
Okay.
Doppler is a very big fan of the going and resting for a couple hours, and he takes
Yeah,
a
that's what
pass
Doppler
out
does
by
for.
the tree.
See ya.
Heaven 7-7.
Ooh, yeah.
What's Doppler's thing where you get additional healing? Jesse, can you
It's
look
like
at his,
2d8 or something like that. Let me
Jesse,
look it
can
up.
you look at his character sheet?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, Pog, I get all
Song
3 of
of
my spell
Rest.
slots back.
He's level 9 or 10? 10, yeah.
He's
So,
level
d8. So, I'm going to roll a
Also,
d8.
he gets his inspiration back.
I get a total of 7 extra health. Nice.
I'm at max.
I am missing 4 health.
I don't know what healing ability you're talking about from him.
Song of Rest. That is a 2nd level bard feature.
There it is. For some reason, it does not have the natural expansion on it. You gain an extra 1d8 hit points, each of you.
Yep.
Which becomes
Okay, cool. So I'm full
1d10.
HP.
Each of you get an additional 1d10.
Or the d10 is only bardic inspiration, not
Nope. Song of Rest changes at 9th level to get B10 instead.
Thought it went up. Okay. Since it was very close to max, I would like to keep the roll that I got on the d8.
Okay.
It's 1d6, 1d8 at 9, 1d10 at 13, 1d12 at 17.
Yeah, the
This is-
bardic
this is
inspiration goes up to a
written
d10 at 10.
incorrectly. Then I shall change it so that it is better. 1d8 at 9, 1d10, 13, 1d12, 7. Alright, it has been updated.
Eat.
It should now
I was
be
gonna say,
correct.
is Doppler 13?
Actually, Doppler is 16, you just didn't know it yet.
He's 16 going on 17.
So, Rifter, what do you do for most of this rest time? At least the start of it?
I pretty much just chill out, stay to myself. Rifter doesn't really trust or like these, genie people, so he's just kind of off on his own drawing, making occasional chit-chat with, Lork probably, and, Darius,
Honestly,
with the boys
understandable.
trademark.
During a little bit of your drawing, you're drawing with a stick when suddenly you notice instead of a stick being in your hand, there's a card.
There's a card?
There's a card in your hand, yes.
Okay, what does it look like?
It is simply a card at the moment. I can send it to you in a moment. You hear in your head not to speak of it.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out where this was. I had it. Aha, there it is. Shuffle.
Shuffle. Huh?
Ta-da! You should be able to look at that card.
Oh, there we go. Let me...
No, not like that. That is not correct.
New deck. I can't look at the card.
You cannot.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me try. Maybe it's due to the,
Steel
let me
card.
see. let me try getting it on my second screen. Maybe it's just,
Steel
issues with
card.
that. Okay, and then boom. And then
I'm going to shuffle and we will try it again.
Man, I was worried I was gonna have to actually use Tensor's transformation in that fight.
But then you crit.
Yeah.
oh, okay, we all get one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I am seeing nothing in
Yeah,
mine.
I'm trying to figure out how does
Okay.
this mechanic work.
I believed in the heart of the cards.
Oh,
What?
we're playing Mafia.
How does it? How do you see it?
Huh?
How do you see what it is?
I still don't see a card.
I think he's just guessing. Which I would, yeah, that would make sense.
I mean, the fact that we've all got cards, he described it as a game of theater.
That would make sense. True.
I don't know if I've gotten my thing yet. I don't know what mine is. How do I see what mine is?
I don't know, I'm working on that. Can you see the front of your card now?
Let's just. Nope. I will show you what my screen looks like.
What about
Oh,
Oh, wait.
hey, I see it.
you can
oh,
see
wait.
your card now?
Nope.
I see the new deck. I see the deck,
Yeah.
but not the card.
I like the graphic for the back though.
I agree.
Thanks. I chose it myself. Are you able to see that one?
Let's just see. Nope.
Confound it.
Can't you just GM roll like 60,
How do
52
you
or
even
something? Like that?
play a card?
By the way, for anyone still watching, I am terribly sorry about any technical difficulties that are going on.
Yeah.
Roll20 stinky, so yeah.
I tested this out earlier and it worked then. But now that we have people, it no likey.
Yeah. Because Roll20 does not want to work when there are people, it's shy.
Alright, well. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Rifter, roll me D16.
A D16, okay. I don't have a D16.
Sash rolled 1D16.
Okay. Roll 1D16.
Alright.
I'm in the middle.
Alright, Aklag, roll me 1D15.
1d15. How do I do a custom?
Slash.
You just type it in.
roll 1D15. Alright. Lorik 1D14. It's Junhoff.
Yep.
1D13.
1D.
And finally, Mr. Darius. 1d12. Alright, each of you have been handed a card. Quite simply, just imagine as if you are what you are on the card and interact with each other in suit. It's a little bit of a fun thing about trying to figure out how you would interact with someone without knowing anything about who they are, except how they interact with who they think you are.
I think I like
Curious.
this game.
Do we have any time setting for this? Is it day? Is it night? Does that even matter?
The sun, the sky kind of dims to a little bit of a twilight situation. When would you like?
Well, I admit I'm not well versed in these matters enough. Anyone else have ideas?
We're all at the pub. We all talking. And we're all. We just met at the Cool Kids convention. Yes.
No.
We are soon to be very. We will make merriment. We're all meeting each other.
I'm too freaking tired for this.
No, no. I don't like to hear that. Suddenly, as he finishes his statement about how you're all at the bar, a whole bunch of tables pop up. And he kind of spins around and puts on a little bit of... It's not quite a top hat, but it's basically a fucking top hat. As he shakes a little bit of a mug and slides it onto the table.
Ah, barkeep, just some mint tea, please.
He thinks a little bit, looks at Rifter for a moment, puts his head in it a bit, and goes, I'll get it right up for you. No, that's not right. That's the blacksmith.
Huh?
What's he sound like? And all of that's in character.
That's
Sorry,
funny.
I actually have to go.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can call it here then.
And our characters fumble through the motions.
Yeah.
Scream.
It was
Yeah,
fun
it-
until night. Sorry.
The rest of you
It's
can
all
still
good.
play it out. It's still fun to do it.
I'm gonna be real. If everyone's tired and we lost our boy Chad and our boy Doppler or our boy Rain, I'm like, you know what? Let's just call it till next time. That way we have the whole interaction because that's the whole fun of
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Alright, are
PC
you still
edition.
gonna want to do this game when you come back, or is this just part of
I
the
would
time
actually. I think
rest?
this, at least for me, I got a good bit, and I'm really excited to do it. So you know,
We
Yeah,
might
same.
be able to do a mini session for this at some point.
yeah, we could do a
Alright.
mission session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll set out the bang.
The bat
active
signal.
gang.
Or wait, the at signal.
Yeah,
Okay.
the at signal.
Cool. Give me a second. I'm going to. I'll be right back.
Anyway. Questions, comments, concerns before we go offline?
Nothing I can think of. Although the story implications of this session are holy shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Wishes in my campaign? Honestly, I'm super fucking confused. Because I have no fucking clue what you guys are actually gonna go with. There are like so many options, and it feels good just being able to be like, yes. Make them have to make a difficult choice and not have it be a shitty one. It's not like, which friend will you save, Batman? Will you save your dying mother after she's been brought back to life? Or your wife who's pregnant with your child?
Why did you say that name?
Instead, it's like, actually, like, which blight do we want to remove from the world, or do we want to be selfish? Right? And actually put you in a difficult situation, so I'm glad you're liking it.
Yeah.
Maybe, damn, I guess I might have missed out on giving some AoE damage earlier. My problem. But nonetheless, I'm glad to have enjoyed this.
Yeah. I think I've saved a decent amount of resources for whatever this final trial is.
Let us hope so.
So I've still got 3 first level spells, 2 second levels, 2 third levels. No Channel Divinity, which is sad, but I still have 2 breath weapons and 2 covers, and 10 lay on hands points.
Man, Skyrim music really hitting different after actually getting the rest after such a intense
Yeah.
little bit.
By the way, Lothar, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I have actually, after a year, finally filled in the 4 little boxes on the right of the core panel on the character sheet.
Woo! You did it.
Okay. I'm back, Dad. I'm Dad back.
Well, we're off. Thank you for tuning into the stream. And I'm glad that we actually had so many people like tuning in. We had 4 people max this time. We had 2.2 people on average. These metrics are insane. It's like 4 times as much as last time. Let's fucking go. Thanks for showing up, lads and lasses. Catch you later.
Yeah. Oh.
You want to say something, Laura?
Oh, no. I thought you were leaving.
Catch you later, chat.